Mic check, mic check. Pop, pop, pop. Well, to begin, I hope that this is going to be a smooth stream. I do have something to show you guys right off the jump, and that is not the command corner. Welcome. We'll get to that, I promise. But it's actually this. There were some so my internet, as we've discussed a million times, is very good. It's over a gig. It's got great download and upload speed and everything. But I'm getting like these statuses from YouTube that there's like issues on connections. So I go to Down Detector. If you guys are ever worried about like Instagram or anything else, go to Down Detector and look at those reports right over here. All right, look at these reports. This one started at 8:27 and then it's only gotten worse at 8:42. So I don't know if you guys are aware. This in the last week, Google had their Cloudflare, I believe, attacked. I'm not sure all the details. I'm not as tuned in with that kind of stuff. But did we get the results from the mating ritual poll? What was the Channing? Remind me on the poll. I'm blanking on the poll on that one. Did they run a poll? Did I run a poll? But yeah, so guys, if there's any lagging, if there's any buffering or anything like that, this is literally on the YouTube side. We are gonna do our best. We are gonna be patient. Does it seem okay on your guys' end? Normally the audio is good, but sometimes the video gets choppy. But this is what we're working with right now. And so if you guys appreciate, if it helped with the, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it helped with the ladies or not, Channing. It's a good question. Everything's solid. Okay, that's good. I will ignore the statuses that says connection is unstable to YouTube. So let's keep it going with the positives on this. But officially, you guys, welcome. We are in full-blown summer mode in the command home. The kids are out of school. I worked my butt off today. The kids and Sam were at the pool, which, just kind of, not our pool, but a friend's pool. And our pool's not ready. But just kind of zonks you with the sun and being outside and running and jumping and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's full-blown summer season. With that comes a lot of people having a different schedule, not realizing it's Monday, not realizing there's a stream on. So on top of checking to see if you guys hit that thumbs up, if anybody does not mind, please consider sharing this stream. Sincerely, in case anybody forgot about it and would like to be reminded, especially because there's a really big sale that ends tonight. And I promise you guys, I'll even post screenshots, no names or anything, but I promise you, over the next week, I'm going to get messages about the Beard Octane sale ended. Why didn't I know about this? What's going on? Like, hey, I'm trying my best to get the word out to you guys. Yep, trying my best to get the word out. And thank you, Jacob. He said, Dan, have a great show. I'm spending time with Terry since she's home now. Number one, I'm so glad she's home. Number two, please do spend that time with her and send love from the entire Commands Corner community. We always have you guys back. So, yes. Yeah, absolutely. And yes, Holly says, there's a sale? Yes. Yes, there is. Yep. Of course, Leo. Leo says, Down Detector reports 51% of YouTube issues are video streaming. That would check out and make a lot of sense for what we're trying to do over here. Of course, they're going to have issues with streaming. And yeah, it's not getting any better. The baseline is 32 reported outages. Right now, there's 374. And so, yeah. Yep, man, of course it is. Yes. Awesome, you guys. All right. Mike, I hear you, man. Yep, I hear you entirely. Yeah, good to see you, Dave. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys for being here so much, man. Hit that thumbs up, share the stream. If you got a friend, bring them on in here. It is all appreciated. Yeah, mine says 89 right now. And anytime YouTube is having issues, they kind of like slow down the algorithm of pushing it out to people on suggestions on your like homepage, your For You page. And so anytime YouTube has a little bit of an issue, we normally have lower numbers. But it is what it is, man. I'm glad that everybody is here. I'm sure more will join in. Regardless, we're going to have a great time. So thank you to everyone that has shared. Thank you to anyone that's going to share. We're going to rock it out and have just an awesome, awesome time tonight and let YouTube do its thing. We're going to worry about us and let YouTube worry about itself. Yeah, so no doubt, no doubt. And I have heard, so we've, knock on wood, I shouldn't even say this out loud, but we don't have many ticks in our area, at least we've never had one. And I've never really heard of anybody around us having them. However, Violet's in like outdoor nature preserve summer camp this week, only in the mornings from like 9 to 12, so like 3 hours. And she's all around the tall grass and the woods and stuff. And so, of course, we are dressing her appropriately. We gave her the talk of poison ivy and ticks and the tall grass. And it's with like the nature preserve people. But it does have us a little bit worried. Steve says Illinois is bad. Rambler says ticks are terrible in Michigan. And I know, especially the west side and up north, they're really bad. We just haven't had a bunch. We don't spend a ton of time out in like the forest or the plains or anything like that. We're just on soccer pitches, really. So, yeah. Hey, Ken. And Holly says, my mom pulled a tick off her leg Friday. Just nuts. Yeah, it's just so scary that one of those little suckers can give you something like Lyme disease that can just change the course of your life forever. Just this little tiny guy can entirely change the course of your life. And so, yeah, that's put some lavender beard oil. Yeah, I was actually looking up all of the different natural repellents, and lavender would work there as long as it's an essential oil. If it's going to be a fragrance oil, it's not going to do anything. But the essential oil, yeah. I just pulled a couple thousand feet. Whoa, that's wild. That's wild. Is that what you do for a living, Rambo? Yeah. And John said, I've never seen them this bad. I have a flock of tick eaters. Dang. Okay. Yeah, I am near Flint. Is there even woods there? We do. We got some woods. Yeah. Not as much as up north. I was up north yesterday, and so we were up in Gladwin, passed right by you, my friend. So yeah, we spent some time up north yesterday, which was awesome. Yeah, that's the or allergic to beef. What is that? The Lone Star tick, I believe is what it's called. That one's crazy. I got a buddy. He's usually in the streams. What's up, Andrew? He's usually in the streams on Mondays when he can. He's got a crazy work life, but his wife cannot have red meat after a tick bite. The Lone Star tick. She gets I think it's loses her hair and has a bunch of problems, all from a tick. That's so crazy. I didn't know that was a real thing until I met them. So crazy. So, yeah, absolutely. The meat allergy, yeah, I believe it's called the Lone Star tick. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. Dennis, ticks are bad here, especially out mountain biking. Oh, I bet. Yeah, yep. That's cool for Vi. Oh, yeah, she loves it. She told me how it wasn't fun when I picked her up and then proceeded to tell me all of the fun things that she did. And then she gave Sam a hard time about going back in the morning, but it's with all her best friends, and she absolutely loved it. And so a friend of mine got the Lone Star tick. Oh, man. What's up, G-Man? Man, oh, man. Yeah. Lyme, Rocky Mountain. Yeah, the Lyme disease, that's correct. Okay. Yeah, it's just terrifying. These little tiny guys can just change the course of your life. Yep. Craig's younger brother had Lyme disease when he was 15 from a tick. Golly. Now, forgive my ignorance here, is Lyme disease something that you can get rid of? Is it, if you got it at 15, is it something that you have your whole life? Is it something you have, but you can work through the symptoms? I just don't know enough about it. But I am interested because, yeah, ticks and mosquitoes. Just had our backyard sprayed since we have to, oh, yeah, nice. So in our township sprays for mosquitoes, but we can put in a request for an extra spraying. We just have to go through some procedure. No cure. Crazy. You got to treat it right away. All right. Rosemary, peppermint, and cedar are some of the best for repelling them. EO, not fragrance. Yes, I was just looking this up. I'm probably going to have to make a video on it because it's so prevalent this year. So prevalent. And so, yeah, let me write that idea down because I bet that could actually help a lot of people. I'm not sure if it stays with him. That was him, and it almost killed. Jeez, Louise, that's so crazy. Yeah, ticks are terrifying. I'm not even ever trying to be tough with stuff like that. Those are terrifying. Let me write this down because I think that could be something that helps people. All right. Okay. All right, love that. All right. Hey, Joe must have got bit by a tick, you guys. He says, hey, everyone down with the flu or something. But here, oh, man, feel better, dude. We're just talking about how crazy the ticks are and all the stuff that they can have. Google says the red meat allergy will last about 5 years. I didn't know that. Okay, interesting. Yeah, the Lone Star tick. That's so crazy. Jeff says, I'm constantly spraying my yard for mosquitoes. I use these solar-powered zappers. I spray my yard. I use cedar shit. He's trying it all. For me, tick rant, right, we're starting right off with a rant, you guys. For me and my research, what I've found, as long as you want to be natural and stuff, the most effective repellent of mosquitoes is lemon of eucalyptus oil. Not lemon and eucalyptus. It's lemon of eucalyptus oil. It actually beat DEET in studies. It did all this stuff. I made a video on it a couple years ago, and I picked up some for myself too, and then never had problems. Yep, never had problems. Joe's down with the sickness. Yes. I mentioned cedar to one of my outdoorsy friends, and they said that they don't know if cedar would work as mosquitoes tend to live in cedar groves. Yeah, I've heard that as well. But look up lemon of eucalyptus oil. I know that works on mosquitoes. Yep. Yeah, lemongrass is good as well. There's a few things that are out there that are good, but I went hard on the research. Lemon of eucalyptus oil. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Is good too. Been looking for some, but no one has one. So Dr. Nick's has a lemongrass ginger scent. If you're looking to get a good repellent, that would be one. And I believe peppermint essential oil does as well. So like Cold Start from Beard Octane could for sure. Ticks Lyme disease, no joke. The longer it hangs around, the more damage it does. Goodness gracious. Yep. You have an 80-pound tortoise that roams the backyard. That is unbelievably cool. How did I not know that? What? All right, we're going to visit. You got to hike faster than them. How do you apply lemon of eucalyptus oil? So I bought a repellent that it's based in there. I don't apply it directly. That's going to be too abrasive to work with. So I looked up like a natural lemon of eucalyptus oil bug repellent. And so, yeah, I've been kind of toying. Yeah, and there's lots of them out there. Dan, you listen to Disturbed? When I work out, yeah, I've got like a workout playlist that has some Disturbed in it, but that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Mosquitoes are size of pterodactyls down here. Hey, if that's how you spell pterodactyls, congrats, because I know it starts crazy like that. It's like pterodactyls and diarrhea. Don't know how could you write a sentence with accurate spelling of a pterodactyl that had diarrhea? Good luck. If you guys can do it, you're better spellers than me, which is most of you. Most of you are better than me. And so, yes. We're out of syrup. Oh, my gosh. That's not okay. You're more than welcome to visit me. Hey, so Whiskey Rambler, Sam and I, we'll be in Muskegon with the family, I don't know, in a month or so. But Sam and I, every summer, we send our kids to my parents' house for 5 days. It's like our only real time away from them. And they call it like command camp. And we go places. This year, for the first time ever, we are going to go camping with just Sam and I with our trailer. We've had our trailer for like 5 years now, and we've never gone without the kids. So we're going to drop them off up by my parents, and then Rambler, we're going to go camping in Petoskey. Glamping. Yeah, I get it, guys. Glamping. But, yeah, we'll be up there in Petoskey. But, yeah, man, we're always near Traverse City. My cousin lives there, works for Plant Moran. And as Maddox says, Plant Moron. It's not because my cousin or anything, just what it looks like. All right. Plant Therapy makes some pre-labeled essential oil sprays. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Oh, my gosh. Did a pterodactyl drink a daiquiri of sorts? Yeah. I don't drink alcohol, so I don't even got to worry about that one. Thank goodness. Oh, and also, I hope that the fellas out there had a great Father's Day. I always make like a huge deal about Mother's Day. I should be equal and make sure everyone had a great Father's Day. I did. Got to spend it with my dad, got to spend it with my kids, and it was just a really nice day up north, northern Michigan. When you catch your beard in between something, but you don't pull the hairs out, does that damage the follicle? Not really. No, it can, but it's not going to be. You're going to need to pull the hair out to really damage it. We're doing a Mackinac City camping, city to camp for a couple days in July. Oh, nice. On that trip, that 5-day trip where Sam and I are camping in Petoskey, we're hitting Mackinac for a day. So very, 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 very excited. Hey, what's up, Tom? I agree. I have no shame in our glamping game. Do I camp? Yes. But I do require a shower and air conditioning. I like to get clean, and I like to cool off. I'm okay with admitting that. There is no shame in that game whatsoever. I like to get clean, and I like to cool off. Judge me all you want. Judge me all you want. I will take that over a tent. Especially, do you guys see the weather next week? Whoo! Maddox has a soccer camp outdoors in Columbus. It's like 94, 94, 95. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, man. That's going to be hot. Hot, 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 hot. So, yeah, it's going to be crazy. I slept in my hammock in the field and used the trees or two. Hey, yeah, no, hey, to each their own. I know a lot of you love that kind of camping. Not me. I like air conditioning and a shower. Rambler says, I'm the same when it comes to camping. Yeah, and when we go to campsites, guess what? Let me tell you this. We like to have a concrete slab to put our trailer on. Bougie? Maybe. It's just my preference. This is a camping, glamping rant. We're getting ranty to start, you guys. Cheers out there. Hey, put in the chat, what are you guys drinking tonight? What are you sipping on? But yeah, I like a concrete slab for my trailer. It's a travel trailer. Is it fancy? Not really, but it gets the job done. It's got AC and a shower. All right. Flag says, the times I've camped, I always thought, I have a bed I can be in. Yeah, no, I like the glamping. Oh, the warm, I don't know. 95 is going to be hot. Hot, hot, hot. Robert says, a lot of people try to get me to go glamping. I live in a camper 9 to 10 months out of the year. So when I'm not working, I don't want to pull my camper. Hey, I hear you. That's fair. Yep, that's fair. Comfortable bed. Yeah, we got a comfortable bed. Yep. Oh, 50s. Dude, 50s for camping weather. I'll take 60s as like ideal, but 50s waking up chilly is nice. Yep. Dan, check out the Icy Breeze cooler. It's great for being outdoor when it's heat. Okay. Icy Breeze cooler. I'll have to check it out, Andy. I appreciate that. If you can remember, Andy, send me a message, Instagram or email, wherever. I can't remember where we communicate on. So, yeah, it is bougie, but there's nothing wrong with it. Oh, yeah, no. Like I said, no shame in my game. Nope, I'm good. We've done enough tent camping. We bought a trailer. I'm using it. That's right. That's right, Channing. We bought it. I'm using it. I've got some really, really bougie water here. I paid for the fancy bottle. Brian, thank you, man. Thank you for the membership. Testing is confirmed, dude. You're in all green over there. Yeah, yep. Alex says something about camping. Yeah, and a lot of people love it, man. I am happy for you guys. It's just not my style. Yeah, it's just not my style. Okay. Let's see what else we have here. All right. If you don't like bougie camping, you're lying. I spend 150-ish days at a time on a trail. If I have to choose between one-person tent and a trailer, you don't got to twist my arm. Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of pride and ego, but hey, man, to each their own. To each their own. Oh, I can understand that. Yep. Mr. McDonald says, no camping for me. Military days have given me enough for this lifetime. Hey, understood. Yep, understood. Yeah, no doubt about it. Rob says, I've done a bunch of tent camping when I was younger in Boy Scouts and when Eden was. I'm at that point where glamping is more convenient. Yep. I've got a 45-foot pad with full hookups. Ooh. Our camper's 31 foot. That's more than enough. Full hookups? Whew. The farthest we've gone camping, though, is just over the border in Indiana. However, Florida is 75 straight down. Ooh, okay. I like that. We like camping on our pontoon boat. Do you is that real? You actually do that? Interesting. I work outside. I need sleeping. I need AC. Sleeping while sweating. No matter how much assistance I have, that's still a not great experience. Yep, not great experience. That's awesome. Renee says, closet camping I do is a blanket tent in my living room during a movie night. Nice. Yeah, sleeping while sweating. Nope. Alicia says motorhome all the way. Yeah, one day Sam and I will have a motorhome. When the kids are off and on their own, we'll definitely get a smaller motorhome and kind of travel the country. But yeah, man, I love me some glamping. Robert said I had enough camping without a tent in the Marines as a grunt, and I'll take the glamping. Dude, well earned. Beyond well earned. Yep, beyond well earned. Holly said, I did enough primitive camping in my youth. My knees, my back are no longer fresh out of the box. Yeah, she's all right. No comment. No comment there. Holly, you're wild. No, I like, I've never heard that. That's a good one. All right, you guys. As you've hit the thumbs up, as you've shared this stream out, it is appreciated. Let our friends know. Like I said, anytime YouTube does that, it's still tripping. It seems like it might be getting slightly better, but there's still 350 reported outages on it. But again, if you guys don't mind, share it out. YouTube doesn't like to tell people to get in streams when the streams aren't optimized, because if more people watch, that puts more of a tax on their bandwidth, and then it makes the problem exacerbated and worse. Thank you for sharing, guys. Thank you for letting anybody know that isn't normally here. Like, hey, do you remember Command's Corners here? See, Miles just got the text. He's like, oh, shoot, my people. Miles, we've just been talking about ticks. We've been talking about camping and glamping. We've just been on a little convo, a little rant variety. You never know. You never know where it's going to go, you guys. So, yeah. Post-hurricane powered outages make me hot for nights. Down in Florida, too. Oh, goodness gracious. No, thank you. I know they're expensive, but Generex, like whole home generator, that might be worth it. I want one bad, but they're like 10 grand. But it seems like it'd be real nice. Our power doesn't go out. Oh man, knock on wood. I'm not even gonna say that. I just don't know if we need it. Yeah, I just don't know if we need it. Yeah, nobody can sleep with a swampy tuchus. Nope. That is true. Thank you. Yep, and shout out to all the fathers out there. Jeremy said, we took our first family camping trip a couple of months ago, and it was amazing. Kids absolutely loved it. Looking forward to another one soon. The kids love camping so much. I don't know if my buddy Kenny's watching right now, but he might be joining us for our first camping trip later this month. Or no, next month. I don't know. Some point this summer. And we're really excited if they could have some good friends there, too. It'd be really, really cool. Yep. Natural gas is too expensive in Florida. Okay, that's fair. I didn't know that. That's fair. Yeah, absolutely. We have some Generex generators at my job, and they do have their issues if you get the big ones. Interesting. All right, James, I didn't know that. See, you guys teach me stuff. I love like our culmination of like information here. It's so cool. So cool. So, yeah, Craig, the memories of camping with your parents, there's just something about the freedom of a campground. There's just something about the kids being like, hey, can we go down to the lake? Yes. Hey, can we go to the candy store? Can we go get an ice cream? Where when you get that little bit of like freedom, you get that little bit of like, whoa, my parents aren't on my hip. My parents aren't with me, but you know that you're relatively safe. As a kid, that's like peak. Also, you're on summer vacation, so you already got like the freedom in the air. Peak memories. Mo, what up, dude? We got a Beard Octane employee in the house. What's up, man? What is up, dude? Okay. Barry, nice. I love it. Okay, let's go ahead and get this show started since you guys all hit, what up, Fleece? Since you guys already hit the thumbs up and shared the stream out. I know Mo did. And so, very cool. Very, very cool. I love that. But what we're going to get started with is Florida Man Monday. Now, this one did go a little bit viral. It came out within the last week. I actually get a little bit annoyed when I find a story, an article, and then it goes viral. However, it's too good to not talk about this one. And so if you're new here, probably not, but if you are, welcome. We'll give you a special welcome later. We do a segment called Florida Man Monday. It's been for, the last 6 months, maybe a year. And I highlight from the last week a crazy story that happens in Florida. It's like we could add all the other 49 states up, and Florida's still going to have more crazy stories because it's just something about the deadly animals, the humidity, the like melting pot of people all coming to this crazy state. And yeah, we got a pretty good one today. Not violent, so that's good. I like to take a break from the violence once in a while on these ones. So let's go ahead and see what we have brewing in Florida in the last week. Florida man convicted. Florida hasn't. Oh, maybe it has. I'm not great with time sometimes. So Florida or Mad Jack says, or somebody said, isn't it been going for? Or Sarah had said, sorry, Sarah. She said, hasn't been going for like 2 years. Could be. I'm not good about that. But Florida man convicted of posing as a flight attendant to score over 120 free flights. 120 times, at least. Carlos says beast move. At least. He was able to fake it as a flight attendant and get on a plane without a boarding pass. 120 times. How in the world are you able to do that? Yeah. Hey, what up, Mix? It does sound like Catch Me If You Can, which is a great movie, by the way. Great movie. And for me, and on this one, right, there's two sides that I think about on this. All right? There's two sides that I see here. On one side, I'm like, dude, that's a lot of dedication and confidence. That's a huge commitment, as several of you have been saying. That is a total savage move. And no one was hurt. I see no problem. I get it, right? I'm with you. But at the same respect, it's kind of terrifying. Did he do anything as a flight attendant? Did he act as a flight attendant? And is pretending to be a flight attendant a crime? It is. I don't know the specifics behind it, but it is. And he was charged, and and that's, I do feel a little bit like how is that a crime, right? It's your job to make sure he doesn't get on that flight. Why is it a crime? It's almost like, you guys ever had a situation where the bank like messes up and gives you money that you shouldn't have had? I'm like, why do I have to give that back? Because you messed up. All right, so there is an impersonation law, is what it is called. And so it has to do with, it's a federal law actually, but it has to do with impersonating airline personnel. So there is a law about this. Yeah, and this is so crazy. There's so many layers to this where I'm like, this is terrifying. How did a flight crew not realize, like, wow, we got an extra? How did the TSA agents let him through without a boarding pass? It's just so crazy to me. So crazy how does this happen? And yeah, I'm like, is it a crime that he was just better at it than they were at their job? And so, man, and yeah, not just a couple of times. This is absolutely crazy. Okay. It's just beyond wild. Yep, just beyond wild. And he was arrested at SFO, is that San Francisco? So, yeah, I just can't get enough of this one here. And so he was found guilty entering a security airport under false pretenses, using it to board 34 flights without paying. Goodness gracious. And he was 35 years old, too. He can face up to 30 years in prison. 30 years in prison. I'm not sure how he got caught, Karen, but yeah, he can get 30 years in prison. I have heard of this one. A guy who lied about his pilot license for over 20 years. Just crazy. All right. I'm surprised Spirit Airline did not let him. Right. They may have. You guys, because he was able to get on these flights for free, they're looking at possibly 30 years in prison. That's crazy. And yeah, catch me if you can. Well, they can, because they did. They did catch him. Confirm they can catch him. And so, yeah, this dude, this needs to be a movie. Catch Me If You Can Part 2 live action, something like that, even though the first one's live action, like reality action, something. I was just blown away by this at the levels of mess ups, at the levels of the flight crew, the pilot, the TSA, the boarding agent. Like, what? And this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if it was Spirit, guys. That was just a funny comment by Donald. I don't know if it was Spirit Airlines or not. But he is getting charged. Ooh, this is true. Manny's right. Flight attendants have the benefit of free flights via a certain portal, but need appropriate credentials, which he did have somehow, but he wasn't an actual flight attendant. That is true. So when you're a flight attendant, right, you can hop on flights and get free flights. And so, yeah, yep, absolutely. I guess if he wasn't playing the part and just took a seat, then jail him. If he played the part and served drinks and peanuts, then hire him. Right. Are we in a situation of hire versus jail? That's so wild. So wild. And so, right, did he do a good job? Did he get caught because he had a complaint on his record, his like squeaky clean record to that point? Right. Post 9/11 is wild. Post COVID is even wild. Like wild. It does sound like he would just take a jump seat, but still, how does he get to that point? How do you get through TSA? How do you get to the point where you just get to take that jump seat? So crazy. Michael said, dude should start a YouTube tutorial on how to get away with wild stuff. Yeah, when he's 60 and gets out of prison in 30 years. Yeah, that's so wild. Oh, my gosh. All right. I don't know. I don't know if anybody else had criminal negligence, but that seems like a pretty big deal. Somebody getting on a flight 120 plus times that shouldn't have been on those flights. That's crazy. We had a situation, actually a Beard Octane situation. James, if you guys know James, I think he's actually on the next slide. But James was at a different terminal than I. All of a sudden, like an hour later while I'm waiting for my flight, I see James in my terminal. I'm like, dude, what's up? He goes, I got on the wrong plane. He said somebody had the same name as me and everything checked out. He goes, I walked on the plane and the dude was in his seat. That's terrifying. That's so scary. And this was on a Beard Octane trip. He got on a different plane and the guy with the same name was in his seat. It wasn't even the same airline. It wasn't even the same airline, you guys. That's so crazy. So dang crazy. So, yeah. Yep. So that's Florida Man Monday. If you're curious, this is what we do every single Monday. So, yeah. Jump seat, but Shirley has to fill in or assist at some point. 120 times at some point. So, man, oh man. Yes, Holly, please do. I got to have breakfast with James after he got on the wrong flight. The wrong flight. That's crazy. So crazy. And so, yeah. Booked free flights on an airline carrier's website that were only available to pilots and flight attendants. That makes sense. Yep, that makes sense. Hey, Lee, thanks, man. All right, guys, let's officially get this party started. Come on now. I'm going to put a link in the chat with some info, but there is a big sale tonight. And I will say, if you guys are a part of my Facebook group, that code works as well if you would like to go that route. If you're not a part, I'm sorry, that's just a Facebook group exclusive. But until 3 a.m. Eastern, or whenever Holly is able to turn it off, Dan C10 is boosted to 15% off, but that is on top of the last night. It ends tonight of Beard Octane's Father's Day sale. Yep, Beard Octane's Father's Day sale, where oils, butters, and balms are automatically 15% off. Automatically 15% off. And let's say we go to something like Beard Care. Let's go to Beard Oil. So you'll see that they're marked down. Whoa, Barbershop is marked 24% off? Yes, it is the scent of the month. So it's down to $15, and you can use a boosted Dan C10 for another 15% off on top of that. So Barbershop has 3 layers of sales right now. It has the scent of the month, it has the Father's Day sale, and it has the discount code. And so, yes, keep that in mind. Little Joe needs to talk nice if he doesn't want us to Photoshop him like that in the future. Oh, my gosh. And, yeah, Barbershop's very clean. It's not your talcum barbershop. It's your clean, like kind of aftershave, your clean barber side. It's really nice. And we're going to talk about mating season, and it's wonderful. Hey, what's up, Adam? Good to see you, man. Shout out to you, dude. Andrew, what up, dude? And so, but yeah, I just had to show you guys this because this is an absolutely crazy sale. And I'm only letting you guys know just so, again, so people aren't like, why didn't I know about this? How did I miss about this? Blah, 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 that kind of stuff, you guys. Barbershop is insane, and the code at the bottom is boosted on top of all of this. Boosted on top of all of it, all right? So what's up, Devin? Hope you and the wife are doing well. Mike got Barbershop kit yesterday. Nice, nice. Alex says, oh, man, Barbershop is so good. It smells like I'm right at the barber. That's the idea. Was tough with your mom? Dude, I'm here for you, Andrew. You know I got your back. You know I got your back, dude. So, yeah, crazy sale. Yep. We have a season for mating. What did I miss? Hey, I'm going to tell you, Craig, what you missed. We're going to get into it. All right. And it's mating ritual is what it's called. Yeah, mating ritual. And so, yep. Exactly how I describe it, Manny. Manny says Barbershop is a nice, clean, like aftershave scent. I agree. It's like an aftershave scent. When you're at the barber, they do a straight razor and then they slap that aftershave on. That's exactly what it's like. Yep, exactly what it's like. And so, oh, nice. Abe says fresh, refreshing, and my wife gives me the googly eyes when I wear it. That's worth $1 million if you get the googly eyes from a scent. Ben, what's up, man? How you doing? This is a YouTube legend right here, a karting even more so legend, and a Beard Octane enthusiast, and a longtime friend of mine. What up, Ben? Good to see you, dude. Thank you, guys. And thank you, everybody, coming in tonight. Some familiar faces I haven't seen in a while. Thank you straight up to everyone that shared this out, starting with Amber, starting with Donald, starting with Corey early in the mornings. And then we have, like, the Baldwin boys coming in later. You guys are awesome. Yep, truly, truly awesome. And, guys, we are going to have a comment section, but, of course, feel free to keep the comments coming. Luke has Butta and LCW in Barbershop. G-Man's girlfriend loves Envy. Envy is almost always loved by the women. Channing says, Beard Octane's Cold Start Butter used to keep the bugs off me, and it keeps my skin soft. Let's go. Love Positive Charge and scent, and use that for her hair. Nice, nice. Moose's overzealous eyes were wishing the soap bars. Yeah, I get you. They couldn't do that because of you specifically, Moose. Yeah, because of you. Don't sleep on the solid beard water. Hey, dude, it has passed LCW for me in use. Easily has passed LCW in the amount of use that I have. Yep. Amber says, you know my morning is going in the wrong direction if I don't get it shared early. Hey, I think Amber only has great direction. What up, Leo? What's up? Jenny, hello in the background. All right, nice. And using Positive Charge LCW, it keeps on and on. Yeah, it's wild. Yep. Ben's wife loves mating ritual. Victory is amazing. Come on now. And took Nitro and Positive Charge on vacation. Awesome. Awesome. Are you guys on vacation right now, Big Red? Positive Charge is awesome. Everything about it is awesome. Robert says, love that. Okay. So Dan C10 is boosted. It is the last night of the Father's Day sale. Barbershop is an additional 10% off. And please do not forget, yeah, Pud, I hear you, man. Please do not forget about the new products that were out of the Positive Charge line, which would be the Solid Beard Wash Bar, and it would also be the deodorant and soap. So we have new Positive Charge items, and that Positive Charge is like a fresh, fruity cologne. You get grapefruit, you get peach, you get pomelos, you get some of that like just musky, almost natural cologne side of things. It's just so awesome. And Pete says Positive Charge oil and butter is fire. Which is best to line up with similar scent profile for Holy Grail? Liquid Gold. So Holy Grail is an oud-based scent. Liquid Gold is very similar. It's not going to be as strong as that one, but it is Liquid Gold all day, every day, driven dad. Boom. I'll stand on that. Jason says positive charge. Fire. Let's go. And guys, you guys, most of you know and love this company, but they are owned by Joe and Heather. They have a robust team at Beard Octane, from Holly to Mo to Eric to Courtney, who's a legend. We got Walter over there. Can't forget about Big Joe. And we also have Joe's wife. We have so many amazing people that are behind this company and doing just great things. Truly, truly great things. And Craig says, liquid gold is fire. Alex says, I love smelling peach and positive charge. Same here. That's my favorite note in it. My favorite note in it. And Billy says, positive charge is amazing and lasts a long time. It does. It's not overly strong, but it does last a long time. I agree entirely. And Keith says, rocked up liquid gold last month. Nice. Liquid gold is solid and duration is solid. I agree. It's not very strong, but it's long lasting. Customer service is awesome. It is tippity top. They are a very well-run machine and very, very caring. Yeah, very, very caring. And don't forget about the Rad Joe. Yeah, man, the Rad man, a little soccer player too. Big Joe Army, of course, of course. The patches were actually made by Mr. Craig, if you guys saw that video. Yep. All right. So they're out of Colchester, Connecticut, if you guys are familiar at all. Colchester, Connecticut. What's up, Outlaw? They're near kind of the Mohegan Sun in Connecticut, if you guys are familiar at all. And so, yeah, JB, full positive charge day, whole bundle, and loving it. Living it, loving it, yes. Karen says, Beard Octane is fire. Nice. Penguin's about to loot Joe's stash. I've been waiting to re-up on my Octane supply. I've not tried the solid wash. Yeah, this is a big statement, and I know a lot of you will get angry. That's okay. I'm just being honest. The solid wash bar has passed LCW in use for me. It's incredible. Absolutely incredible. And so, yeah. Yep. Positive charge smell a lot of grapefruit, not so much peach, which is so interesting because we have been getting, he says in the oil and the opposite in the soap. It's so interesting. And it does smell different in the soap. I really like it. Yep, really, really like it. Michael says, I'm new to natural deodorants. Octane did not disappoint. I have zero detox, quit Arm & Hammer, cold turkey. Dude, same here. That's what I did. I went from Arm & Hammer, and then I went to Beard Octane, and I also rotated in Copper John's. I had zero detox. I was worried as heck about that because I didn't want to stink. Zero detox. What's up, Jimbo? Welcome. All right, so again, guys, huge sale. This one is not going to come around for a while. Anything that's this big, I would imagine not. And I don't know. I'm not going to predict things, but I can't imagine that a sale this big will come around for a while. It's Father's Day, right? Command's Corner. It's like the perfect storm coming together. Just a reminder, if you're in the Facebook group, you can use that code instead. But anybody here, DanC10 boosted to 15% off on top of all the sales. All right, screenshot if you need, and gone. All right, carrier blend, you guys. Caroline, hello. We've had some fun convos. We talked about ticks. We talked about all sorts of stuff. Yeah, 4th of July, they probably are going to do some sort of 4th of July sale, Barry. Yeah, I would imagine. Again, I don't want to assume, but Joe's a big America kind of guy. So, yeah, I don't know what it'd be. I can't imagine it'd be as big as Father's Day, but there could be a good one there. Then after that, probably not much till the fall, I would guess, right? No Shave November type stuff, but yeah, who knows? I was going to try and predict, but that's not my world. All right, guys. Also, carrier blend. Thin viscosity, just straight up gets the job done. I highly recommend Beard Octane for any beard. Any color, any shape, any size. It is a thin, fast-absorbing oil. It's not going to leave your beard feeling greasy. It's not going to really super seal and coat the hairs, but it's going to penetrate deeply into layers of the skin that many other oils don't. And it's something that I absolutely have to have in rotation. It has been my go-to for nighttime oils lately. I don't know if it's because we're in the summer and the humidity and the heat, but it has been my go-to. I straight up cannot get enough of Cold Start. Like it's not possible for me to have any kind of fatigue of not liking Cold Start. It's so crazy. Big sale for the anniversary coming up too. Yeah, true. Anniversary is coming up. Yep. So 4th of July and anniversary, they probably have a sale as well. Yep, good point. All right. Got that. Also, new scent. Have you tried it? Put a comment down in the chat if you guys don't mind. Have you tried the mating ritual? Because, and I want to show the notes on here, because the scent profile is sugar pine, eucalyptus, tonka bean, amber, rosemary, and primal instincts. To me, it is a forest cologne. It is a forest cologne to me. How do you guys like it? How would you describe it? Any information would be appreciated. But to me, it is a forest cologne, and it's very nice. A Simple Man says it is really good. You got to look at the screen to see how he spelled it. Really, really good. Abe has Mating Ritual and Oil and Wash. How do you like it, Abe? Yep, how do you like it? It's good, but it's more of a, and so I get, he said, more of a Christmassy scent. I can understand that because of the pine, right? Because of, we do associate that sugary pine with Christmas. I understand where you're coming from on that one. I don't personally associate it with Christmas, but I can get that jump entirely. And so, yeah, it's a foresty cologne to me. That's what I would go. And Channing says, we got a sample, and I really liked it on Adam. Oop, she gave the googly eyes and a heart. You guys can do the math there. and so, all right, and Abe says, it's great, just like every other Beard Octane product that I've used. Yeah, they're company, like, a lot of people like to be like, oh, their companies are growing, they're bigger. There's a lot of advantages to companies growing. A company like Beard Octane that's still community-oriented, still family-run, family-operated, family-owned, still heavily giving back, still have the small batch touch and feel to them. They can't put out something bad. They don't have the ability to do a 50 off run of some random thing to kind of test the market. If Beard Octane is going to do something, it is thoroughly tested because their numbers are getting bigger and bigger. They have to do it legit. They have to do it right. And so if you get something from them, you're going to understand that it's going to be done well. Yep. How does it compare to Pinewood Forest? More cologne-y. Yeah, more cologne-y for me. JP, what's up, dude? What's up? Adam's laughing. And Jason got a sample, says it smells really good. Nice. All right, and let's see what else that we have here. And if I miss any comments, guys, I apologize. I'm really not trying to, but once in a while I'll see something like I saw, where'd it go here? Penguin said, Brad, I couldn't agree more. They really real, if that makes sense. I don't know what Brad said, so I if I missed something, man, I apologize. Eucalyptus makes me nervous, not my style, but tonka, amber, rosemary. Yeah, so I would get way more pine than eucalyptus, if that helps you out at all. I don't know if I specifically pull any eucalyptus out of there, but I do get pine. Yep, I really do get pine. Interesting, Mike. He said, I feel cologne oils make my beard fuller and groom so good. I wonder if it's psychological. I wonder if you put on a cologne scented oil and you your chest gets a little bit bigger, you stand up a little bit taller, maybe your posture is actually different and it changes the look of your beard. That's very interesting. What would you get for the wife for deodorant? So Sam's favorite scent for deodorant would be Positive Charge. I would go with Cold Start or Positive Charge. Cold Start's just mint. It's essential oil, very safe. I can't imagine anybody disliking Cold Start in deodorant. But Positive Charge is pretty special. Yeah, pretty special. Craig says, my wife loves the Envy deodorant from Beard Octane. It's the only one she will use. Okay, that's another good one. Now, that is like the more kind of citrus, bright, sweet cologne. That surprises me that she loves that smell for herself, but it is really nice. Really, really nice. Ralph, my main man, Ralph. Thank you, dude. Thank you. All right. Hey, you got friends here, man. You got friends. You know we got you, Fleece. Appreciate you being here. Okay. Yeah, Cold Start. Okay. And so, yeah, I've heard nothing but positive feedback about Mating Ritual. I did get the association with Christmas. Understood. Yep. And Holly says, confession, my husband can't do the mint and Cold Start, but he hates mint in general. So take it for what it's worth. There you go. She had to correct me. I guess not correction. I said, I can't imagine someone disliking it. I did forget about Don. He's kind of a unique human. All right, Don. Shout out to you, dude. She should try Positive Charge next. Love you, bro. Thank you, Ralph. Right back at you, man. Sincerely. All right. Let's keep this going here, you guys. I'm going to need to get some beard wash bar. Yeah, beard wash bars are insane, especially if you travel. Stop it. All right. Next thing, my obsessions, right? Right there. Solid beard wash bar. The lather's crazy. The head hair wash is crazy. So, yeah, I was gifted an MV Solid Beard Wash bar. Dan, you were right. It's life-changing. It is. It is, man. I'm obsessed with it. Not this Don. Different Don. All right, getting up at $7 out of the gym. All right, Paul, thanks for coming in, dude. Appreciate you. Izzy said, I'm a big spender at Beard Octane. Absolutely adore this company. That's great to hear. So my obsessions would be my most used, if I had to narrow it down to the 4 most used products for me. It's Cold Start Oil, Positive Charge Oil, Cold Start Soap, and then Cold Start or Positive Charge Solid Beard Wash Bar or soap. Essentially, you guys, it's oil, soap, and wash bar in Positive Charge or Cold Start. They're so good. The bar is very gentle. Yep, the bar is a daily gentle. It's even more gentle than LCW. I love it. Absolutely love it. Ralph has not tried anything from this company that wasn't amazing. Yep. Channing would like to know how many of the ladies use the solid wash bar for their hair. How was it? Sam has used it. I don't think she's used it lately, but she has used it and was impressed. Sam's stubborn. It's hard to get her to try new beard stuff, but she liked it. All right, so these are my obsessions. If that helps, if anybody has the same preference as me, highly recommend. If you have the opposite preference of me, don't get those. Get something else. All right, let's keep this going here, you guys. And then, yes, all natural deodorant. There's no aluminum because it's not an antiperspirant. There's no baking soda because it is the probiotic approach. It's not trying to like cover the smell. It's not trying to mask the smell. It actually introduces good bacteria to battle the odor-creating bacteria, and it will allow you to not smell, not cover it, not fill it, but it will allow you to not smell because it attacks the bad bacteria. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Holly says, I've used the solid wash on my hair in a pinch. Okay. I know if it passes the SAM test. Yeah. And hey, always transparent and just real. It isn't something that she has continued to use, but she did use it and loved it. And then I don't know what had shifted or why. She comes and goes on the stuff she uses. Yeah. And Penguin said, I caught my girlfriend carrying an empty bottle of my Victory oil in her travel bag and looked on her face when I asked, was all I needed to know. I should keep buying that. Okay. I got you. And we'll read that again. I caught my girlfriend carrying an empty bottle of my Victory oil in her travel bag, and the look on her face when I asked her was all I needed to know. I should keep. Okay. All right. I like that, Penguin. That's nice. Thank you for sharing. More gentle than LCW. I thought LCW set the bar for. Hey, LCW is the standard in the industry for beard wash. We can all agree on that. Hate it, love it. It's my most used wash in the history of my beard. The standard. I think I like the wash bar more. Yep, I really do. So yeah. What would the solid wash bar have a shelf life still wrap? Ooh, that's a good question for Holly. Yeah. Oh, right here. She said, I've got solid wash bars that are a few years old that are fine, but officially we say a year. There you go. Yeah, it's got to be, because with the lack of water, yeah, it's got to be several. Ben said, currently out, but the deodorant is for real. Work, gym, garage, no problem. What's up, Joshua? Manny loves the Beard Octane deodorant, getting low on his current liquid gold. Nice. And again, guys, Dan C10 is boosted until 3 a.m. What's up, Scott? Welcome, dude. So, yeah, I can't do the deodorant due to the issues with coconut oil. Interesting. Have you tried it with deodorant, though? I know some people have issues with, like, their beard and other aspects. I've never heard of an issue with it with deodorant, but it could be. Like, I'm here to learn from you. Love LCW on the face and the head. Yeah. Victory's an amazing one. Yeah. Positive charge deodorant on today. Nice. Like crazy. No stank at all. Yep. There is no smell. Yep. There is absolutely no smell. My problem with bar soap of any kind is my boys tend to use it to smell like daddy, and it sits in the oh, that's cute, though. That's cute. I like that. What's up, Nate? Welcome. Perfect timing. Re-up with 30% off. I just did mine 2 weeks ago. Nice. Lunchbox. My two favorite scents are Cold Start and Victory. I still think it needs a little bit more peppermint in that tingling. You can never go wrong with more peppermint until you go wrong, and there's too much. Jordan Jones says, top products, deodorant, soap, oil, butter, and the everlasting gobstopper that is LCW. I'm working on month 7 of Fir Tree. Yeah, it's like it regenerates. Regenerates. What up, Skiggy? Welcome. If my pits stink, it's because I missed a spot somehow. Right? Thank you. Used a coconut-based deodorant for a week and broke out bad enough to go, okay, all right, there, hey, I learned from that. Thank you, Steve, for sharing. We all have our own unique variables, and you're just dialed in and understand yours. So understood. And Kay says, been wanting to try the deodorant for a while. This is the push I needed. Yes, please, Kay. And I've said it, and I know many of you are sick of hearing this. It was the last thing in my life that I'd waited to change on. I changed my body wash. I changed my shampoo, my face wash. I got rid of like all the cheap store stuff that I used to use my whole life. I changed my toothpaste, you guys. I used Tom's like natural toothpaste. The last thing I changed was deodorant because I was terrified. I thoroughly regret not changing years sooner. I really do. I really, really, really regret not changing. I should have. Life is better like this, and it's healthier. And the longevity of my life and things that can go wrong because of aluminum. Yeah, I wish I would have changed sooner. Yep, been on vacation in Florida for the last week. Nice, Mike. That's hot. Yep, that sounds hot. Amber, in all caps, I love the Beard Octane deodorant. Nice. Emily says, I'm still trying to adjust to the deodorant. It's definitely not an antiperspirant. That is correct. It's not going to stop sweating. Some people say that it does help them like curb their sweating a little bit. I don't know. I'm not the sweatiest guy in the world, so I don't know. But she said wet pits do not equal stink. I just can't stand the moisture. Emily Sam is the exact same way. She doesn't get any smell, but she doesn't like having sweaty pits. So I understand and can relate to that. I don't mind sweat. I can tell myself in my brain we're supposed to sweat. This is what's natural. This is what's healthy. This is what you are supposed to do. But I know Sam can't. It sounds like Emily's kind of on the same boat there. All right. Okay. And nice. Skiggy said, honestly, have quite the cart. Been contemplating pulling the trigger on, and this is just what I needed. And remember, guys, don't forget Dan C10. On top of that sale, that's an additional boost. And Sarah says, a little funny that Beard Octane shortens to BO and they make natural deodorant for you. I know. BO deodorant. Yep. Pro tip, get the pump top add-on when you get the LCW bottles. It just makes life easier in the wet shower. Interesting. I have the Sriracha top on my Cold Start one, and I don't have an issue with it, but it would be kind of nice to not have to move it. Yeah. Good question for Holly. Grizzly Puncher deodorant. What up, James? Hit that like button like it owes you money. Thank you, dude. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. And Penguin says, don't sleep on the beard brush with the curve. It's surprisingly nice. It's on my counter right now. The only Boars brush I use outside of my round brush is the curved red Beard Octane brush. Yep, absolutely. And Randy said, just playing devil's advocate here, but the deodorant does not work with my body chemistry. I've tried for a full year. It's just something to keep in mind. Yeah, I can understand entirely. And it likely has to do with your pH of your armpits, Randy. And you probably need a baking soda one. If this doesn't work, the baking soda is more aggressive. Is aluminum bad in your armpits? Yes. Yes, it is. 100%. 100%. So, yes. All right, let's see what else. And Tony says, I have several of natural deodorants. I just haven't started using them yet. Worried about the odor. Dude, Tony, I was terrified. I put it off for years, and now I'm kicking myself that I didn't start it earlier. Yep, kicking them. And Andy said, I used to sweat all the time using antiperspirant, and now that I only use natural deodorant, I sweat much less overall. It just took a few weeks to adjust my body to it. I've heard, that's what I was kind of talking about earlier. I've heard that from people. I've heard that. What's up, Jordan? Yeah. Amber says, I still sweat, but I always sweat. A few years ago, I went to the doctor and even tried the prescription antiperspirant, and let me say I would rather sweat. Oh, yep. Got you. What up, Ray? Good to see you, man. Craig says, I didn't notice any stink, and Emily didn't tell me I was stinky. I have a feeling if you were stinky, Emily would tell you. I would assume, she doesn't seem like she would hold back on that. Chef says, Beard Octane's deodorant's the best. So hot in the kitchen and sweat and no stink. Like the movie Holes, I don't smell anything. Nice. What was it? Onions that they did? Some of the deodorants are low in stock or out because their supplier ran out of the tubes. We're exploring stopgap on the tubes while we work with... Oh, that's not fun. That's the Holly logistics nightmare. Oof. Yeah, that's not fun. That's not fun. All right. True. Love that curved brush. I use it daily after blow drying and applying balm. Nice. Just put in order, took advantage of those discounts. Let's go. Randy's tried baking soda too and activated charcoal. None worked for me. I think I'm an alien. Interesting. Well, Randy, when you play devil's advocate, you got to put that in the statement and say, this didn't work for me, but neither did baking soda, neither did activated charcoal. Interesting. Interesting. Does that mean LCW does not need to be shaken before use? I'd think that the pump contents wouldn't be affected by shaking. Yeah, you probably do not need to in that situation, especially a well-formulated LCW. Yeah. Yep, absolutely. All right. Now, you guys have been doing this for like the last hour, but if you have any additional feedback of Beard Octane, keep it coming. Is there something that stands out in your mind and you're like, if somebody is thinking about buying from this company, they need to know this. I wish I had known this sooner. I wish someone told me this. This is your chance to be able to get that information out there. Yep. Ralph says, Randy, bro, we love you and you stink. I've met Randy. He did not stink, at least to my knowledge. So, yes. Ken says, be patient with natural deodorant and you'll be glad you made the change. Took me a week to adjust. Dude, thank you for sharing, Ken. All right. Nice. Barry just got some deodorant and mating season. Love it. My son's anticipating his beard growth. He's only 9, has the whole lineup. Let's go. Let's go. I love that. I love that. That's so funny. And Abe says, I would like for you to know you might go broke buying all of Beard Octane's products. It's that good. The Joes are amazing. And Big Red got to meet them both. Yep. Ray says, Grizzly Puncher and butter are a must. Yeah, and that's a nice cologne scent. And this is a fragrance guy right here. So that means a lot coming from a fragrance head. Yep. Good thing I'm not married to Dan. True. That'd be a lot of beard. That'd be a lot of beard right there. And Darth says, their LCW beard wash was my favorite liquid beard wash. Victory is also fantastic cologne-esque scent. And Flag says, I haven't had a Beard Octane order I'm dissatisfied with. Will stay in my top 5 for the foreseeable future. And Robert says, customer service is absolutely amazing. You'll never be disappointed by this company. Beard Chef says, Beard Octane is known for the products for their beard and body, and they should be known also for their customer service. So amazing. If you have a problem, Joe will fix it. Love that. I hope Joe's listening. I know he's down with the flu or whatever's going on tonight, and hopefully this will pick up his spirits a little bit because he deserves to hear every word. I know I always talk about how hardworking he is. I know I always talk about how many hours he puts in, how much he cares about it on top of being a law enforcement officer. But it's just true, and it's something that needs to be noted because he's doing it every day. It's a grind. It's a hustle. I know what it's like to put in those hours, to do everything for your family, for your community, and at times feel like it's not noticed, even though you don't do it to be noticed. But I need to make sure I'm always acknowledging that because Joe is a straight-up inspiration. I'll tell you guys, if I'm ever, like, feeling lazy, I'll start telling myself I'm a punk. Like, and I literally will be like, would Joe sit here and do nothing? No? All right, get to work, sissy. I start talking crap to myself when I feel bad. I start talking crap to myself when I'm like, I don't want to edit this video, or I don't want to set up this slideshow or anything like that. I'll literally start being like, what, you a punk? Joe would make fun of you. Joe would get to work. Joe wouldn't complain. And I start like getting myself going, like, all right, start shadow boxing. Bang. And yeah, yep, it's he's a hardworking guy, you guys. He loves it. Absolutely loves it. I can't wait till he can retire from his other career and dedicate his time to this, but also hopefully dedicate his time to enjoying some free time as well. He's earned it. Yep. And Billy says, I've never tried, and oh yeah, Billy, that new picture is fire, dude. That's super sick. I've never tried a Beard Octane product that wasn't amazing. Can't go wrong with the best wash in the world. Robert says, anyone thinking about getting a heated brush? Oh, yeah, I didn't even talk about the heated brush. I talk about it a lot on Beard Advice Live, but their cordless heated brush, chef's kiss. Anyone thinking about getting a heated beard straightener, I highly recommend the Beard Octane cordless beard straightener. Yeah. Nate says, all of Beard Octane products are fire. And Jeff said, I'm not even going to speak on one item. I love this entire company. Simply put, try them, don't be silly. Ralph says their customer service is ridiculous. Products are without equal and the results are beyond measure. Don't miss this one. The top for humidity yet. And again, guys, Father's Day sale ends tonight. Dancy 10 boosted to 15% off ends tonight. All of those can be put together, and you have the barbershop and another 10% off. That's 15, 15, and 10. Come on now. And Penguin says, know this. Entering the more premium spending on beard products is a very difficult leap. Trusting people or companies is even more difficult. Joe and his team are legit the most amazing. Very well put. And that is true, right? Jumping from like cheap store stuff to more quality is tough. And then trusting someone like me who makes money off of this to say, this is amazing. I use this. I love this. I recommend it. Guys, I don't know if there's anybody in the world that is tapped in more to know how difficult it is to trust someone in that position, to trust someone that has a financial incentive in what they tell you they recommend. Just know that you can see how much I love this company, how much I've always loved this company, their products, the people, everything. It's real. And then, of course, I'm never going to give you guys a recommendation for some short-term gain at the expense of my long-term career. And so, yeah, I love that. That's very, very well said, Penguin. You're on point tonight. And Big Red said, top 2 company in his rotation. Karen says, hey, what's up, Sean? Good to see you, man. Cold Start deodorant smells good and keeps her dry. Cold Start soap is a great feel and nice smell. Nice. All right. Oh, no, Joe is down with the sickness. Yeah, he's down with the sickness. Yeah, he's I think he's got full out like chills and all that kind of stuff. So not good. Rob says oil, butter, LCW, conditioner, and deodorant are absolutely stellar. Will always stay in my rotation. Yeah, Joe's a true patriot. Yep. Dan, yes, I do that too. Sometimes you just have to talk crap in your way into it. Yeah, man. When I'm feeling down, I just talk crap to myself. Start calling myself a punk. I start using some expletives when I describe myself. Mr. Singh says, best in the business. Mike says, LCW is my favorite wash. Haven't found one I dislike yet. Yeah. In turn, Joe pumps himself up by asking what I would do. Yeah. Mollywop in the mirror. Have to sometimes. Yep. Oh, nice. Ralph says, Drew, my first Social Security check this month, y'all. I might be retired. Let's go. I struggle to change the heat setting on the cordless. Really? Interesting. That hasn't crossed my mind. Hey, yo, Mircha. Victory and Colts are our winners. Yeah. All right. Oh, wow. Willie says, my cordless brush got knocked out of my hands, cracked in 3 places. I duct taped it back together, and it's still going strong. Nice. D says, I'm very picky with what scents I like. I literally have only found 3 in all the companies and products that I've liked. Grizzly Puncher is one of those 3. Nice. I'm glad you found it, man. And Mike says, Beard Octane is the perfect name. Joe, family, and nonstop on all angles. Yep, exactly. Ralph says, this is the first small batch company I've used, and 6 years later, I'm still using these great products. Man, that's so crazy. 6 years, Ralph. That's so cool. All right. And Chef says, Beard Octane was my first company another one 6 years ago. Wow. That's crazy. Just no spitting at your reflection. Yep. Nope. Not doing. No. Nate, the trajectory of Nate from Ted Lasso is a wild character arch. Wild. And yeah. Really, Mixper, you haven't dabbled with Octane? From the bottom of my heart, highly recommend. And Mo says, I feel like I'm a broken record, but if you haven't gotten Cold Start soap bar soap, you haven't reached the top Beard Octane potential. I agree. Yep, I agree. Ooh, nice, Barry. Wow. And this is really cool. So his buddy won a mystery box and gave him a bottle of America and matching butter from that. He's been buying their products ever since. So a giveaway not only helped that person, but it created a new customer of a friend. I love when giveaways have legs. That's really cool. Robert said, 6 years ago, I started with Beard Octane on Dan's recommendation. Then I fell down a rabbit. Wow, that's 3 people that off of a recommendation from this channel are still 6 years later. Coming up on 7 years, same here. Less than a month. Yep, less than a month. I've still, what? Is that real, Corey? Holy crap, that's crazy. What's up, Ken? I was just thinking about you. I'm like, where the heck has Ken been? Good to see you, man. Yeah, good to see you. Nice, Pete. That's awesome. Awesome. Welcome back, Ryan. All right. Got that? Let's go ahead and check out what we are doing for giveaways tonight. Diego says their deodorant was legitimately a game changer when I decided to switch to natural. I can't stress that enough, how much their deodorant changed my life. Yeah. Truly. Like, that's real. Changed my life. Penguin says, think of it this way. When after a month or two working out, you introduce protein shakes and you feel incredible benefits, and the sky becomes the limit. Beard Octane Goods, the protein for the beard. Dude, Penguin, what are you on tonight? Give me some. You are very eloquent with your words. You are very dialed in with your perspective. Your comments are like hitting at 100. I don't know what you did, but I approve. Very, very well said. Very, very well said. Singh says, what's the first for me as well? See y'all in 6 years. Nice. Sean is new to Beard Octane products other than LCW. Well, you started at a great spot. What up, Ninja? That's crazy, Corey. I didn't know that. And Leo says, LCW is the only product I've used that doesn't need a lot of work to get my beard dry. Nice. All right. And Flag says, it was one of the first real beard companies that I tried. I got to say, time flies. That's crazy. I just started using their deodorant, and so far, so good. Nice. Rob says, I started with Beard Octane as my first as well when I found your channel. That's so cool, man. That's so cool. All right. Every time I join the show, I end up spending $100 on beard oils. At least my wife likes them. That's good. At least the wife likes them. That's really good. Sean says, the only person that will be more upset than myself when I run out of Citrafel is my daughter. Aw. That's sad, but also sweet. Sad and sweet. It's in Pete's top 5. Penguin must be on that protein. He must be on something. Yeah, protein. The plant protein, right? Wait, is Beard Octane going to be at Worlds? I don't think so. I haven't heard of anything about them being at Worlds. So, yeah, I don't know. What up, Jones? 100. What up, man? How you doing? All right. Okay, so no Worlds for Octane. I didn't think so. I believe I would have heard about that. Can't say that I remember how I found Beard Octane, but I can say that I'm glad I did, and they will remain part of my rotation. Nice. I have a feeling I know how you did, Craig. And never would have found Beard Passion without this community is all. I was a Cremo Amish guy getting over it, and then I saw Scuba screw up his beard trim and brought me here to you and Octane. That's awesome. Thank you for Scuba for that mess up. That's so cool. Mike says, would have never found out about Beard Octane if it wasn't for you. Dude, that makes me happy, man. I know I get a lot of like weird stuff on the internet of people saying things, but when I connect people with stuff that actually helps them and they really enjoy it, that's very rewarding, fulfilling, especially leaving teaching where I did that on like a daily basis. I have to supplement that somewhere in my life, and to be able to do it here is really cool. Yep, really, really cool. I just finished the cold start last night. I put it on my Instagram story. How do I finish it? I use 2 full dropper tops every use. So it's only, 15 uses for me or so? So, yeah. No. Yeah. If I use it morning and night, I don't know. I can't math right now. Beard Octane deodorant goes on smooth and works great. Yes. Okay. I haven't seen Scoom in a long time. Yeah, he's not really making content anymore. I mean, he'll come out of the bushes every once in a while. But he pops in the stream on a week or every other week basis. But yeah, he's just not making a lot of content anymore. Just, I don't know if it's, I think somewhere around the line, I'm not speaking for him, but kind of in his conversation, just kind of that burnout type situation where he'd been doing it for so long. And he does a lot of other stuff. He has a beard review channel where he reviews like car parts and all that kind of stuff. He's a good dude, just has shifted where he's going. All right. Scuba is busy burping. There's probably a lot of that going on as well. Yep. Probably a lot of that going on as well. All right, let me drop a link in the chat. Stop talking, Dan. Okay, got you guys. All right, there is a link in the chat. Please click the link, put your name, put your email, and you're ready to go. And Luke says, I know I discovered Beard Octane via this channel, and I will be a lifetime user. Thanks, Dan. Dude, that's so cool. I'm feeling so burnt out right now myself. Oh, man, I'm sorry. Message me if you want to chat about it. That's one thing people keep telling me. They're like, Dan, you're going to burn out on your channel. You're going to burn out on YouTube. Hasn't happened yet. I don't have any signs of it. I'm kind of an obsessive guy, if you guys haven't figured that out. And it's hard for me to get burned out on things that I love. I do stuff, and you can just ask Sam. I have several things that I just love, and it's been like that my whole life. And so, yeah. Yep, absolutely. Dan, if you traded your presence for just your words, would it still be beard content? If you traded your presence for just your words, would it still be beard content? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Fleece. Help me out. Yes. And guys, please make sure you're live after entering YouTube. It has seemed smooth on our end, but I'll show you guys this. YouTube is having some issues that started, I don't know, at 8:30, right? If we get this peak here, look at 8:59. The actual peak of the down detector happened at 8:59. 8:59. It's like, of course that's going to happen, but we've been fine. Knock on wood, we've been fine. How long you managed to put up with teaching? Yeah. The teaching was a different thing. It wasn't that I lost passion. It was that politics got involved, bad leadership got involved, parents got involved. It wasn't the idea of teaching that I left. It was all the other crap that I dealt with. And so, yeah. Randy says, what? Dan is obsessive, can't see it. Nope, not in the bit. Yeah. At least we all have this channel. New beardsmen are spoiled with this wealth of knowledge. I appreciate that, Flag. Flag came from an era before there were like any YouTube channels like this. It was mainly kind of like Beard Brand putting out the info. It was a different world for beards. Not a lot of us were around that are in here right now that were around 8, 9, 10 years ago watching content. I actually met Flag. I've said it many times, but it's just a cool story. I met Flag in comment sections of live streams, the essentially Beard Advice Live version of Beard Brand, and we started chatting and getting to know each other. That was way before any of this info that was out right now. The Beard Baron had some content, Beard Brand had some content, but it's nothing like we have today. And my channel's pretty deep. You know, I like to be really specific, really detailed, really wide ranging, and so I agree, man. If I can be honest, I agree. I love being able to spoil people. And Nate says, I see Dan as an entrepreneur that happens to deliver the best beard content. We just got lucky it was beards. Thank you, Nate. That's a massive compliment. Yep, massive compliment. So, all right. Leo says, Scuba's last few videos didn't have many burps or calls to his mom. I still look forward to watching his content. He's a great dude. Just great vibes behind him. Even when I don't agree with him on beard stuff, it's just good vibes. Yep, just good vibes. All right. Oh, yeah, I do collect Pokemon cards too. Love those. And Andrew said, I found Dan's channel on a comment of a Live Bearded video 6 years ago. Wow, that's crazy. Crazy. Mostly I learned from the Beard Baron and Beard Brand. Ouch, Leo, that hurts. That hurts the soul to hear that. Ouch, I didn't crack the top 2. I'm just kidding. I know you're talking about back then. I hope, at least. All right. Got that. Okay. Regular daily compliments all due to Dan. Let's go. Come on. And Penguin says, come on now. The trusted teacher left teaching in the school system so he could keep teaching where he could speak. That's true. I definitely had my words limited in the school system, and I have total freedom here. If I limit myself here, it's just because I want to. All right, guys, there is a link in the chat for this free giveaway. Please put your name and email. And Nate says, perhaps the same way I got lucky, it was beards for us too. Before we launched, I was contemplating an apparel company. Hannah shot that down real quick. She's smart. Yep. No burned out involved. If you ask me, that's passion. Oh man. Yeah. I don't, people can say a lot of stuff about me, but I don't think anybody, even the like worst haters in my entire life, could say that I'm not passionate. They can make up their assumptions. They can bend the truth. They can do this and that. I don't think anybody could ever say, but Dan isn't even passionate. Like, all right, come on. Come on, man. Ninja says, I see Dan as a father figure teaching me all the tricks. Never had a dad. Hey, I'm here, man. I'm here. How about a brother or a cousin? Yeah. Beard brand certainly pivoted. It's different. Yeah. It's not my vibe. I wish them the absolute best, but yeah, they used to be an affiliate of mine, but yeah, just not my vibe. But again, people change. People grow apart. Companies grow. So yeah, we'll see. And Savis says, been watching for a few months now. Got my first beard combo for a stranger a few days ago. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, man. All right. I believe your channel was recommended by Scuba, who had been anointed by George Bruno when he stopped beard content. Interesting lineage there. All right, let's see what we are giving away. Let's see what we're giving away tonight for free. The first thing that we are Daddy Dan, easy. There's ladies in here. They don't need to. We don't need to get them all worked up. Just kidding. But the first giveaway, you guys, is two different people. Two different people are going to win an oil and LCW beard wash in your scent of choice. Yep, in your scent of choice. Basically, Dan saved my life. I dig mashed potatoes again. Let's go. Two of you are going to get a combo of oil and LCW. I did the mating ritual picture on there, but you can pick whatever scent you would like that is available. Two of you, followed by two people, are going to win a choice scent in the total bundle kit. This is wash, conditioner, oil, and butter. That's like 21 ounces of quality product. That's crazy. 21 ounces of quality product right there. So two of you are going to win that. Sheesh. Come on now. Who authorized these giveaways? Don't tell Joe. He's sick. He's delirious. He's hallucinating. Don't tell Joe. Or we can, and we'll just say it was his idea, Holly. All the giveaways ideas were Joe's. And then, speaking of, that's why I didn't talk about the cordless brushes yet, because I had them here. We are going to give away 2 cordless heated brushes. And here's a little random switch up, all right? Here's a little random switch up. I've never done this, but I'm a little bit excited about it. We are going to do these 2 giveaways first. We're going to do these 2 giveaways next. If you win any one of these 2, but you would rather have a cordless heated brush, I will give it to you first. As long as they're available, right? We only have 2, but once those go. So I'll explain. If I draw the first LCW and oil winner and they're like, nope, I want a heated brush, one of the heated brushes are going to be gone and we'll redraw for this one. I want the heated brushes going to the people that really want them the most. Dang it, Dan, you know I need it. And the heated brush, guys, is boosted on the sale. So if you are one of the first 4 winners and it's not gone yet, you can vouch to swap your wins, and I'll let you take the heated brush. Again, I just want it authentically going to the person that would use it, that wants it. Oh, and by the way, there's another one to end the night with. A $250 mystery box as the last giveaway. Somebody is going to get a box that's going to be filled with stop, guys. Think about $250. That is an amazing deal. For free. And so that's going to be at the end. We're also going to do 2 cordless heated brushes. We're going to do a total bundle kit times 2. And we're going to do an LCW and oil wash. Come on now. Andy says, man, Beard Octane is always so generous with the giveaways. For those who don't know, they also have their own YouTube channel where they do even more giveaways. Facts. Yep. Holly's going to be live too soon. So yeah, absolutely true. And so yeah, guys. And Florida Man says, thank you, Joe and Beard Octane, for your amazing support of this community and amazing giveaways. Yes. All right. Here's your chance. Don't dare sleep on the cordless beard straightener. No, so Randy, I can't go the other way because those ones are going to likely be gone before then. So I can't, I did set it up specifically. So I can't do it the other way. All right. Hide the slide. We're going to go broke. I love it. I love it. Kay says, holy cow, Joe must be delirious. These giveaways are fire. Yeah, it was Holly, guys. It was Holly. It was Holly. Holly will be live again soon for her awesome segment. Yes, she will. Yes, she will. Octane is fire. Yeah. Okay. We got it. We love it. Beautiful. All right. Question for you guys. Actually, 2 questions. 1 comment, if you don't mind. First, a little check. Did you guys check to see if you hit the thumbs up? Absolutely free. Don't need to donate to be in these giveaways. You don't need to be a member of the channel to be in these giveaways. You don't even need to buy anything from Beard Octane to be in these giveaways. You don't need to sign up for like an email. You don't need to do any of that. You just simply need to put your name and email to enter and then be here and be subscribed. Entirely for free. Entirely for free. And Tina says they definitely give amazing giveaways. I got my very first one at New Year's Eve. I love that. And please make sure you're live. How do you do that? You refresh the screen, you hit the word live, any of that kind of stuff. But 2-part question as you guys are making sure you hit the thumbs up. And if you want to share it, there's still time for friends to join. There's still time for people to watch the replay. All right, how do you enter? Jason, there's a link in the chat right now. Please click that, put your name, put your email, and you're going to be entered into all the giveaways for the rest of the night as long as you do that right meow. Just kidding. You can do it at any point and still be entered to win. But 2-part question down in the comments, where are you watching the stream from right now? Because sometimes people are on vacation. Whatever you feel comfortable with sharing. You're a big boy and girl out there. You don't need to say anything you don't want to. And then second part is, what time is it wherever you're located? All right. What time is it wherever you are located? And let us know out there. Ooh, Sarge, are you on a trip? I know we had talked recently about hiking, right? Okay. And shout out to anybody watching right now that's quiet, anybody watching that lurks in the background, anybody watching that just for whatever reason they're not chatting. I seriously appreciate you even being here to consume the content, support with the numbers. You guys are amazing and absolutely amazing. But I would love to see where everybody's at right now if you don't mind. Drop a comment where you're watching from, maybe share the state, maybe share the country, and then what time is it wherever you are located. What time, Eric? Thank you, dude. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, Flag. I did see some wrong answers out there. That's all right, though. I'm that teacher that doesn't put you down unless you're a bad kid. Unless you have, like, attitude and you're a problem, I don't put you down. If you have attitude and a problem, I'm going to publicly embarrass you. That is a promise. But if you just get answers wrong, I'm never going to embarrass you. We're going to learn. We're going to grow. We're going to be together on that. And speaking of that, speaking of Andrew's in the shower, he's a wild boy. What a wild, wild boy. But speaking of growing together, speaking of learning together, I need a beard fluff first. Ooh, Sean, dude, we're going to be in Columbus next week. Sean, did you see the weather report for next week? It's like 94, 95, 95, heat index in the hundreds. I know Arizona people are like, that's nothing. Texas people are like, welcome to, like, all right, I get it. That's hot for us up here. That's hot. Maddox did the Columbus Crew Camp last year, and it was the same thing, scorching hot every single day. So hot. So hot. But yeah, man, it's crazy, Sean. Crazy. All right. Beard fluff on 3, and then we'll get to it. 1, 2, 3. Beard's getting big right now, guys. I don't know if you've noticed that. It's got some body to it. Thinking body. All right, no singing, Dan. Okay, here we go. Okay. You like that heat? That's crazy. It's too much for me. Jason, Sunday's going to be like 95 here. Jason lives by me. And wicked humidity, too. Not Florida humidity. Calm down, Florida. Calm down, Bama. I know it's way worse down there. But it's still, it's a lot up here. And our blood isn't used to it. We've not adjusted to it yet. So, yeah, keep that in mind. All right. You stop it. All right. There were some wrong answers, as Mr. Flag pointed out. I thought it was too, Whiskey. I did. Yeah, that lakefront humidity ain't no joke. It's not. The lake effect from the Great Lakes, especially Lake Michigan, no joke. Let me do my thing, guys. Stop commenting with such good comments. Anything new with River? No, he's just cute. He's just cute. He's just cute as a bun. He'll be here on Wednesday. Yeah, he'll be here on Wednesday. All right. What up, Viggy? She said, I swear I'm late. I'm live. I'm just late. Hey, Viggy, good to see you. With all that said, my friends, when we get together, whether you're in the shower, whether you're late to the stream, it's Monday night, and the time is right now. Flamethrower's even in late. The time is right now. Because when we get together, we throw out numbers. It's not about that digital time. It's not about that social construct of time. It's about getting to a place. Hey, Arden, good to see you, man. Thank you again for the Father's Day gift. It's a place where it's safe. It's a place where we can rant. It's a place where we can laugh. It's a place where we can ask questions. Like, when does Beer Device Live Thursday start? This week. Thank you, Leo, for that. Beer Device Live is on Wednesdays for the next Thursdays. Whoop! Thursdays for the next 6 weeks, you guys, because of Maddox's Super Y soccer. It's a super high-level soccer. Essentially, he's representing like a Team Michigan, and they go play all the other states in their teams and stuff. So pretty cool stuff. But it will be on Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern for the next 6 weeks. It's just life. It's reality. It's family. It's priority. And so we are never going to miss, but we will be shifting to Thursdays for the next 6 weeks. Yep. Emily just shouted, yay! We talked all about it on the show last week, but for the next 6 weeks, Sam and I, here, same place, Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern. All right, Beer Device Live, 6 weeks in a row is going to be Thursday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern. All right. With that said, there's only one time when we get together. Only one time when we get together. Yeah, thank you, Leo, for asking. Very timely, beautiful question. Thank you. I feel like you may have even been asking to help me out, and I do appreciate that. When we get together, hopefully you hit the thumbs up. Some people are still missing. That's okay. Maybe I'll change your mind with the giveaways. When we get together, there's only one time. And that time is accurately I have not yet, Moose. That time is precisely Don is watching. Oh, man. Oh, man, the pressure's on. The pressure's on, Don. That time is exactly giveaway time. Let's go, big baby. We are giving away an oil and LCW beard wash combo scent of choice, or if you so choose, you can trade it for a cordless heated brush. Your chance, your choice. Let's go. If you have not signed up, there is a link in the chat. Please click it, put your name, put your email. Oh, guys, if you smelled it, it was Barry. I promise it wasn't me. I promise it was not me. And so, yeah. Don asked, where's Dan went and who the British guy was? Well, thank you. Thank you. You know, well, who has my tea over there? All right. And again, guys, if you see your name on the screen in a moment, please drop a comment to claim your victory. And this giveaway win could be yours. Could be yours. And again, it's for an oil and wash combo or a heated brush until they're gone. Keep that in mind, until they're gone. All right. Do we have in the building a Mr. Jeffrey Sansone, a.k.a. Jeffrey S. Jeffrey S. Yeah, you can't do the dark screen on a night when YouTube's flaking out. I have to, Holly. Jeffrey. My name's Jeff. Jeffrey, are you out there? Drop a comment to claim your victory. Everybody else, please make sure you're live. Please make sure you're live. There he is. He said, woo! All right, and I got to keep an eye out for Jeffrey here. My name's Jeff. Jeff, are you going with your giveaway or are you trading for the heated brush? Doing my best to keep an eye out for his answer. Are you keeping your giveaway or trading it for a heated cordless brush from Beard Octane? Let us know in the comments. And then I can put your information accurately for Miss Holly. He'll keep it. Let's go. All right. If you wanted a heated brush, it is still alive. This is like the white elephant, like gift exchange. That is so funny. All right. Congratulations, dude. All right. You did it. All right. Let me get this here. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. All right. 1 second. Holly understands my, how my brain works. There we go. Much better. Much, much better. Okay. Like that. I like it a lot. Awesome. All right, Jeffrey. Beard Octane will reach out to you to get your government name and your shipping address, but also your scent of choice. Your scent of choice. All right. Let's see if it is time to go. Karen says B2B. What the heck is that, Karen? Oh, back to back. Back to back. Back to back, big baby. All right, you guys, I'm going to draw another winner, and we are going back to back on this boy. I should probably do like a 1 on here to make sure we know and get this one going. Yeah, man, it's time to go back to back. All right, same deal. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. Da-da-da-da. And thankfully, the like weird try to win like this giveaway or like the giveaway redo thing hasn't been like broken lately, so that's great. All right, we do have a potential winner here. Drop a comment to claim your victory if this is you. Do we still have in the building one of the ladies? All right, and keep in mind, guys, they need to know your government name, your address, your shoe size, your inseam, and your blood type. That's for this week specifically for the giveaways. Do we have in the building Sarah J, a.k.a. Sarah Jane? Girl, as Violet says, I got to get a video of Violet saying Slay Queen because she is hilarious. All right, Sarah, drop a comment to claim your victory. She said, no way. Yes way. Hey. You did win it. Now, Sarah, Are you keeping your giveaway or are you trading it for the heated brush? What do you got here, Sarah? Keep or trade for the heated brush? This shall be interesting. It's fun to think about what they're going to do or not. I like this new little wrinkle today. She said, oh, I'm keeping it. Let's go. Let's go, Sarah. Congratulations. All right, the heated brush crew, they are still alive. Still alive out there. Still alive. Oh, my God, I'm bad at singing. All right, congratulations, Sarah. That's really cool. I love that. I like this one. This one is fun. I like having the ability to see who is going to keep it, who is going to trade it, and it's still alive. Still alive, my friends. All right, we will get to the other giveaways momentarily, but not quite yet. Not quite yet, you guys. We got to keep you holding on. So the next two, you're going to either be able to win a total bundle kit or the heated brushes. She's crying. She says, thank you so much, y'all. Congratulations. Thank you, Sarah, for being here. All right, and on that note, yep, when Joe's away, Dan will play. Question for you guys out there. Let's show some love to what you're actually using. What you're actually using. Let me know what's in beard tonight. What's the name of the company, the scent, the product type? Ladies, if you have any products that you want to shout out, deodorant, maybe you're using beard products, maybe you had a certain kind of like shampoo, do your thing. All right, drop a comment. But what is in beard tonight? We've got Lux, Beard Octane. All right, what else do we have? Any chance you thought music? All right, sorry to ask such a random question. Any chance you thought music or theater? You thought music or theater? What are you talking about? If you're asking me, did I like think about going into music or theater? No. Gosh, no. Absolutely not. I spared everybody. I like to do things that I can do well. And that's just not in the cards for me. No. Nope, I'm not a theater guy. Oh, taught? No. Thank you, Greg. Taught? Nope. Nope. I taught history. Not spelling, not theater, definitely not art. Just history. I did teach. What did we call it? Electronics. I forgot what it was called. I taught teachers how to use the computer and taught them how to use like our grading system and all that kind of stuff. I taught the teachers as well. All right, but drop a comment, you guys. What's in beard? Today, I went with Beard Octane, Cold Start Beard Oil. I wanted positive charge, but I'm out of positive charge, and my package got delayed, because that's just what happens, and it'll be here tomorrow. So I will be likely wearing positive charge in the next couple of days, but it was supposed to be in beard today, but I went Cold Start, and Cold Start is fantastic. Computer science. Yeah, no, I didn't teach the kids. I taught the teachers. So I was, I'm blanking on the term. I had a full position that I was like the tech advisor or something, and I taught the teachers how to use the tech stuff. Does this mean no Broadway production of the Dancy story? Ooh, I could rap on it, though. Yeah, I could. Yeah. Dan, please make sure to contact Beard Octane and blame them for the USPS mistake. Oh, thank you. Yes. Thank you, Brad. I'm just modeling it off of you. Yeah, guys, Arden, my good friend in the chat, who I actually was able to hang out with and meet, he got me this hat as a gift. I really like it. It's grown on me. A lot. Yeah, a lot. Okay. Oh, nice. Heck yeah, man. I'm glad. Yeah, I take those recommendations seriously. And again, guys, just a reminder, the Father's Day sale ends tonight. The boosted Dancy 10 ends tonight. So if you want that super sale, it is tonight. I love you tonight. Give me a... Next one. All right. Do we have anybody in the stream? I know we have one. That this is your first... Ooh, Ashley, nice. That this is your first ever Commands Corner. Please Drop a comment. Let's show you some love. Alicia says, I just have to say I love this group. I could not agree more. The vibes, the fun, the silliness, the positivity, the support. It's just such a comforting group in the best way possible. And Mixed Breed. Hey, Dan, you think it's good? A little pickup for my first order. Positive Charge Oil, Mating Ritual, and their unscented butter. And oh, yeah, for sure, dude. You will love Positive Charge Oil. I've gotten to know your preferences. You'll love that one. Yep, they're called Jeff Caps. Interesting, Digger. I didn't know that. Interesting. All right, do we have anybody in? Dan is the lead in the sing-alongs on the road trips. True story. All right, Alicia, yes, it is. Yeah. All right, do we have anybody in here that this is your first ever Commands Corner live stream? My brother was in here, but his phone died. Back, Jeff? Jeff, you back? All right, anybody in here? I've seen a couple people that are new. All right, seen a couple. Never heard that one before, Sean. He said, I didn't like my beard at first, but then it grew on me. All right. Oh, right here. My bad. Mr. Jones, my first time. Welcome, Mr. Jones. We are live every single Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Every single Monday. I hope you make a ritual out of joining us. Get it? Mating ritual. And then I'm going to be live every Thursday for the next 6 weeks at 9 p.m. Eastern, and then it'll shift back to Wednesdays. But for the next 6 weeks, it will be on Thursdays. What's up, Aaron? Nice. Mrs. P, that's me. First time watching the stream. Awesome. Welcome. And then look how cool this one is. Ladies. Where my ladies at? Drop a comment to show some love to the ladies. Don't pull Poison Ivy with shorts and crop. What? Yeah, obviously, dude. What in the world? Of course not. Of course not. I had a great Father's Day. It was spent with family, good food, and by a lake. Nice. You're off on Mondays? Come on now. All right, we got some ladies in the house. We have Alicia. Hello, Alicia. All right, we have Amber in the house. Hello. We got Sarah bringing home a giveaway. Come on now. We got Karen the Great is in here. Love that, Karen. Danielle. Hello, Danielle. Good to see you. Proud of you, Mike, on this new journey, man. Super, super happy for you guys. All right, let's see where we're at here. Ashley's in the house. What's up, Ashley? Love the picture. Kay is in the building. What's up, Kay? Journey. Wow, that is a beautiful name for a young lady. Journey, that is an absolutely amazing name. And make sure you give your dad a big hug. I know you treated him right on Father's Day, but Journey, your dad is an amazing guy, a friend of mine, and has a beautiful beard, if I can say so myself. But Journey, just sincerely know that your dad is among the best of men, and you're so fortunate to have him. And again, I love that name. I was a teacher for 12 years. I had 155 students on average every year. I never had a student named Journey. I love that. And have an awesome day tomorrow. All right, Chelsea. Hello, Chelsea. Tina's in the building. Nice. Ryan's wife is in the building. Hello. Happy late anniversary to you guys. Jessica. What's up, Jessica? Hello. Channing. Look how many ladies we have hanging out. Caroline, no place I'd rather be. Same here. I think that's a new picture for Caroline, too. Welcome. And Journey says, thank you. He's pretty. He is pretty. He's pretty. Yep. He is pretty. And also, we had Viggy in the house, so we do have to drop this one. Viggy, can't you see? Joe might be running a fever because these giveaways are the heat. Nice. I love it. And who else we got in here? We got $1 million Meg. Come on now. Come on, Meg. I love this. Absolutely love this. Very, very cool. Izzy's in the house. What's up, Izzy? Emily's in the house. The queen. Viggy, can't you see? I love BO and wearing PC. Good luck, I'm winning the giveaway. There's just so many because Joe is cray-cray. Well done. Well done. Tom is not a lady, but he would like to say hello. Hello. Kimberly is in here and has me order some soap from the Octane. Let's go, Kimberly. That's so cool. Their soap is the best of the. I've said that. I don't make a lot of hard statements, right? I don't say this is the best beard oil ever. I don't think I've ever said that. I don't say this is the best beard butter ever. I don't think I've ever said that. I say things like my most used or I'm loving right now. I will say this. Cold Start Beard Octane soap is the best soap I've ever used in my entire life. Number one. Now, do I have a lot of affiliates that make great soaps that I rotate in? Heck yes, absolutely. I have in the shower right now Johnny Ray's bar soap. Right now. Cold Start is the greatest soap I've ever used in my entire life. And I don't make big statements like that. I take those statements very, very, very seriously. Very seriously. So, yes. All right. If first time means you're growing your first time or the last Hail Mary attempt, the lives are powerful, but don't be afraid to way back in videos. Yeah, I got a lot of good videos out there. Are there any songs about my name? Aaron Whitcomb? No, I don't think so. That would be a stretch, I would bet. Yep. That's bold, but I believe you. Yeah, it's just true. It's just absolutely true. Yep, and you will never find a contradictive statement. I'm not the guy that's like, this is my favorite soap. Oh, this is my new favorite soap. Oh, this is my new favorite soap. I've never said that about any other soaps. It is my number one favorite soap I've ever used, and it has been for a while now. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. And Barrel said, and this is very fair, he said, I don't say their oil is the best. It's actually not in my top three, but that LCW, top dog, nothing close yet. Very fair. Yep, absolutely fair. Okay. Let's see this. All right, is it time? Okay. Let's, you know what? Before the rant, let's pick up some vibes here, and let's do a giveaway. But real quick, Viggy, can't you see? I got to prep all week for this stream. When we see your name pop in the chat, we come up with the raps that are wiggity whack. Nice. Viggy, can't you see? Really wish they bring back Ginger Jamboree. Well done. Well done. Moose says, Beard Octane soap is like the unicorn of the beard industry. It's crazy good. Yep, crazy good. And Andrew says, always shot me straight, even when I was maybe a little wrong. No, you weren't wrong, man. It was just different views, right? And I do take pride in that. People don't want to believe it because I'm a nice guy and I'm always positive, but I do just tell stuff straight up. That's just how I am. But because I deliver it in like a professional package, people like to discount it. I don't think you have to be a jerk to be a straight shooter. Yeah. Do you think the conditioner is as good? Oh, yeah, the conditioner is fantastic. I've never had a top conditioner list where Beard Octane wasn't on it. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, Joshua, I'll post the link again for the giveaways out here. All right. Okay, cool. Thank you, Holly. I got your message. Thank you. All right, here's the giveaway link. If you guys already signed up, you're good. You don't need to do it again. But if you have not, click that link, put your name, put your email. Viggy, can't you see? Tonight's giveaways are killing me. Suspense and drama for the heated brush. I gotta stay live so you don't get flushed. Let's go. That's fire. Fire. Yep. And Ralph says, can't imagine Beard Octane conditioner not in top three. I agree. All right, y'all. In a moment here, if you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. And you can either get a total bundle kit, meaning wash, conditioner, oil, and butter, or you can trade it and get a cordless brush. That's pretty cool. All right. Again, same deal. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. Oh, that's awesome. Met Corey from Weatherbeard this past week at a craft show. Great dude, very passionate about his product. That's another guy. I'm a very straight shooter with Corey. I'm sure he told you that if you guys talked about us. But he is. He is such a genuine guy. He's wired different than me, right? He's like real big. If you're ever in his streams, we're not super similar humans. We are similar in some ways, but not in every way. But he's just such a genuine, caring, passionate guy. Love that guy. Really, really, really good human. All right. If this is you, drop a comment to claim your victory. do we have in the building for this combo? Or you can not upgrade, I guess, just change to the heated brush. Do we have in the building Mr. Rich Wilson? Come on down. Rich, hey, what's up, Shannon? Mr. Wolf is in the house. What up, dude? Good to see you, man. Been a minute. Rich Wilson, come on down. Drop a comment in the chat. Come on down, Rich. He said, woohoo, that's me. All right, Rich, are you keeping your giveaway or are you trading it for the heated brush? All right, are you keeping your giveaway or trading it for the heated brush? Let's see what he has. See, that's not even a member winning. You don't have to be a member. You don't have to donate. You don't have to buy. It is free and random. Rich, keeping the giveaway or trading it in for the heated brush? I'll keep it. Hey, let's go. Congratulations, dude. One of these is gone. Let me get his information over to the Beard Octane. And you get to pick your scent on this as well, you guys. You get to pick your scent, which is pretty cool. Okay. Why did I just get hungry all of a sudden? Goodness gracious. And no, it's not that. Never on stream, guys. Calm down. All right, let's go ahead and redraw this because it is time to go back to back, big baby. The brush might just, the heated brushes might just come down to the natural winners. Now, if you do win it when it's on that draw, that is the keeper. You can't trade after that. That would be the keepsies. All right, let's see if this human is out there. If this is you, do you want to get some Taco Bell? We had not had Taco Bell in like 2-3 weeks, which I know sounds ridiculous to say, but my kids eat it, and so that's valuable to us. And it may not be the greatest thing in the world, but did you guys know their hard-shell tacos have 8 grams of protein? Dan, that's crap. I hear you, but my kids, Jax especially, where I can get protein for him, I'm going to take it. All right, if this is you, drop a comment to claim your victory and let us know if you're keeping this giveaway or you want the heated brush. Do we have in the building Mr. Singh? Come on down. Mr. Singh, drop a comment to claim your victory. Zach, my father grilled steaks yesterday, and they were awesome. My go-to Taco Bell meal is very simple. It is the Chicken Cantina Crispy Box. Yes, he said, whoa, knew it. How'd you know it? That's some freaky vibes to be able to figure that out. Mr. Singh, are you keeping your giveaway? Aaron, I got you, man. I'll get you after this. Are you keeping your giveaway or are you trading it for the heated brush? Let's see where you're at. Mr. Singh. Mr. Singh, are you keeping it or trading it for the heated brush? That is the question. He said, you choose it for me. Oh, my gosh. All right, I'm not choosing it. We're going to have the poll do the choosing. Keep, trade for heated brush. Okay. You choose it for me. All right, guys, there is a poll in the chat. I'm going to keep it going for just a little bit here. Keep this giveaway or trade it. Vote in the chat. If you don't care, don't vote. Let's see where this goes. Oh, my. Why is it almost equal right now? Mr. Singh says, let's go, guys. I love that. That's fun, man. Interactive. That's really cool. Really, really cool. The poll is close. I know. The poll is really, really close. This is fun. It's 50-50. How is it 50-50 with 114 votes? That's so many people to have it that close. Wow. Really, really cool. Right, Sean? All right. It's starting to level out. Here. Yeah, this is fun. I didn't plan any of these little like ad-lib tangent, ad-lib like detours tonight with the little switch ups on the giveaways, but that's fun. That's fun. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. All right. He is keeping it, you guys. That means our next 2 winners are going to be getting the heated brushes. The next 2 winners. So if you're like anybody out there that really wants this, Andrew, it's still available. There's a link in the chat for the free giveaways, you guys. Go ahead and enter right there. And Beard Octane will be reaching out to the winners for their government name, for their shipping address, and then any information they may need, like the total beard kit. They might need your scent of choice, and by might, I know they do. Yeah, I know they do. All right. We will come back to these, but first, it is time for something I call Random Rant Monday. I put on there things that bother me and I need to get off my chest, and I need to do it in a safe place. And sometimes I weave some life perspective into the rant. All right? You rang. And so here is today's rant. Last week was a real serious one. It was a post about somebody in the beard competition world who was slamming Men's Mental Health Month and said, like, we need to make real men again. Like, don't talk about that kind of stuff, blah, 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 blah. I went off on it. If you did not catch it, go watch. Just go. You don't even have to watch the stream. Just scroll till you see Random Rant Monday. It was one I was very proud of. All right, Mike, take care, man. Enjoy that vacation if you're still on it. Maybe you're back now, but regardless, I hope it was a good one. I was very proud of the rant last week. Now, here's one that's not as deep. It's not as, like, meaningful, but it bothers the absolute heck out of me. The absolute heck out of me. Because it just drives me crazy, man. Just drives me crazy. Mr. Jones, did you know that that's what we say? Grinds my gears? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So here is my rant tonight, my friends. Trying to have a debate-type discussion with people that do not have the emotional intelligence for it. OMG. There's very few things that get me elevated and get my blood boiling and my skin crawling. That's one of them. That's one of them. And it happens so frequently. Now, here's an example. Andrew and I had a debate, a discussion. We had different perspectives on a topic, and we went back and forth sharing our views. Never once. Come here. Never once did we insult each other. Never once did we scream at each other. Never once did we resort to anything other than, like, trying to figure out where the other person was coming from. And we're closer because of it, right? I'm the guy, when I grew up, if we had a disagreement, you and I might battle. But afterwards, we were way closer. We might actually, not Andrew. Andrew would kick my butt. But we would get into, like, a fist fight, a physical altercation, and then dap it up afterwards, and we were the best of friends. I like having discussions. I like different viewpoints. I like talking about why we view something differently. But when someone does not have the ability to even have that conversation, man, it drives me crazy. It's just so frustrating. Because you're like, and pardon my language, you're so dumb that you can't even listen to the points that we're talking about. And it shouldn't. I shouldn't let it make my skin crawl and my blood boil. But gosh, it does, because I love debates. I love discussions. I grew up with a lawyer as a sister. She was the mock trial captain at U of M. She was a debate team, like, legend, All-American. All we did was have very civilized discussions. And when I have a time where I want to talk to people And this is Sean's right. He said, I have a friend who inevitably turns a difference of opinion into a must-win argument. We don't talk much. I can't do it with those people, man. I can't do it with those people. I can't do it. And Andrew says this is very true. I gained a lot of respect for Dan even without meeting him. I can't do it with, and guys, let's make sure, I know it's easy to have the internet and like we in those minds. Let's make sure we keep it cool here. We don't talk politics. We don't talk religion. We don't slam other people. But I just can't have those discussions with people that have to be right. Or when they have these defensive strategies where they start calling names or they start laughing, right? When you make a point and they're like, and they get smug and oh man, I just can't do it. I love learning. I love hearing things. I've learned from so many people in this chat right now. I've had a difference of opinions with so many people in the chat, and I've either come closer to their view or they've come closer to mine, or at least we had an understanding of where the other person was. And sometimes it's just personal preference. Sometimes it's just subjective. And I just can't do it, man. I can't do it. I agree. I love to learn about other people's opinions and perspectives. More importantly, I love to learn why you think that way. And one thing I don't really do is politics. One thing I don't really do is religion. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about basic stuff. Basic stuff. I have some people that just can't have the conversation. And it's even worse when they have the emotional intelligence and then they use bad tactics around it. It's so crazy. It's so great. You like glamping? I don't. I love to hear why you like normal camping. I love when people are like, but Dan, I have memories as a kid and it invokes those positive thoughts. But Dan, I like to feel attached to nature and I have more appreciation for the goods in my life when I go take stuff away. Yeah. Brother, got to insist that this is not an argument. This is a discussion. If we agree, we can debate. If we debate, we have to force determine if any new information could possibly change an opinion. Yeah. And there's just so many ways. All too many fail to understand deeply why they believe. And that's my biggest thing. Is if you guys could hear any snippet of like conversation where Sam and I are on a road trip or just talking, we just get super deep. I'm obsessed with the why. Why do you do this? Why do you think that way? I'm big into like childhood trauma and how it manifests itself as an adult. Why did our parents raise us this way? Why are you now responding like this? Why is your fight or flight mode activated? Why is your defense mechanism this? I'm really into understanding the why. And when you don't have the emotional intelligence for us to even get to that core and even figure out, it just kills me. Like, it just kills me. And Donald's right. He says, or they change the subject to an attack. Almost always, right? Especially on the internet. Rather than rest on the laurels of your actual merit, of your actual thoughts, of your actual facts, resorting to name calling does not ever work. No one's ever been like, you know what? I am an idiot. You're right. Why was I thinking so dumb? You're so right. I am a moron. Oh my gosh. Thank you for like elevating my thought process. You're so correct. And so I have gotten to this. This is my exact point where I'm at. That's when you stop, you smile, and you nod. 100%. Right? Especially for me, right? When people are going to accuse me of stuff and call me this or that, I just, okay. All right. Okay. Got you. And it's, yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah. Master debater. So yes, Why are you so interested in the topic? I don't know. I'm going to have to dig deeper to think about why I love the why so much. I'm not sure. But there's so much to it. Normally, when people know they're losing an argument or overmatched with emotional intelligence, they result to shame, insults, name calling, and a need to be right. It's so true, but it drives me crazy. It drives me crazy, man. If I have a disagreement with you, meaning we are not in the same view on something, it doesn't mean that I'm trying to tell you you're wrong. It doesn't mean that I'm trying to prove that I'm right. I want to learn why we're so far apart. I want to learn your perspective and the factors that went into this and that. Like, I really, really, really want to get down to the bottom. I'm not trying to win. I have zero interest in that. I don't need to do that. I want to hear about things. I want to talk about the reasons. I want to learn your side. Narcissism is narcissism is wild. I looked up the definition of narcissism the other day because Sam said herself. Like, Sam fits some narcissistic characteristics. I'm like, you're crazy. I've never in a million years would ever anywhere near consider Sam a narcissist. Then I read the definition. I was like, interesting. She is. Just kidding. She's not. That's a joke. Calm down. She's listening right now. No, but I was like, oh, wow. The definition of narcissism is different than I thought it would be. When we stop asking why, we stop learning. When we stop learning, we might as well be saying, yeah, that's true. Last thing on this, guys, my favorite aspect of teaching was always the what if. I would take historical events and say, what if this happened? How would the world be different? And that's so interesting. For example, what if Hitler got accepted into Vienna Art School? Right? I've talked about it on stream before, but did you guys know Hitler was an unbelievable artist? He just struggled with painting people, and he applied to Vienna Art School, a top art school. He was denied, and the course of the world changed forever. But what if he got into that school? Right? The butterfly effect is real. It's a crazy brain mental thing to do, but it's the why. Yeah, it's the why. Yeah, the what if can be dangerous. Oh, I know. The butterfly effect is so crazy. So crazy. But it's the same thing that drives me to think about the why. You have this point of view. Why? What factors shaped it? Was it your parents? Was it nature? Was it nurture? Was it what you're consuming, right? You are what you consume. Is it the media that you're consuming, whether it's social, whether it's news, whether it's anything? And so, yeah, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. But when I can't have those type of discussions, it drives me nuts and I have to rant about it. It drives me nuts and I have to rant about it. I read a book about how the British could have won the War of 1812 and immediately aftermath. Oh, yeah, I've read that same book. Oh, yeah, the War of 1812. Oh, my gosh, yeah. There's so many aspects, right? How many people in here know that the British and the Canadians burned down the White House? What? Yeah. Canadians burned our White House down. So, yeah. Wasn't Fidel Castro an aspiring baseball player? No. He was a world-class baseball player. He was an elite baseball player. Yeah. He was a freak athlete. 100%. A great baseball player. Yes. Absolutely. So, yeah. Yeah, no, the Canadians, Corey did it. They burned down the White House. It's so crazy, man. So crazy. So, yeah, we wouldn't do that, eh? I know, you're supposed to be like the nice neighbors to the north. All right, guys, thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Just consider this rant if you have a debate, a discussion in the future. If someone doesn't have the emotional intelligence for it, don't. And just know, if I ever have a discussion or a disagreement with you, and we're actually discussing it, it's because I believe you have the emotional intelligence to handle it. Otherwise, I'm just not going to talk. And that's it. Yep. It's it. So, unbelievable. Yeah, unbelievable. All right. I love it, guys. Thank you for listening to me. It is really therapeutic for me. All right, guys, let's go ahead and drop these giveaways. We still, by the way, after these ones, we got a game, and then we're going to have a $250 mystery box. Now, these ones are not tradable. You cannot trade this for a mystery box. You cannot trade this for any other products. These are for the cordless heated brush. I will drop a link in the chat just in case anybody new just came in. I'll give you guys about 37 seconds. Bam! Click the link, put your name, put your email, and we've got you covered. All right? Cordless heated brush. And again, guys, Beard Octane sale is going on right now. It's going to end tonight. The boosted code will end tonight. If you're in my Facebook group, that code is going to be good for like 30 days, though, the Facebook group code. So keep that in mind. Try to keep you guys all informed. We just need to hold the debate for the giveaway. Yeah, right. Let's discuss why you deserve the giveaway. I like it. You guys are so like witty and quick. It's amazing. All right. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Heated brush time. If this is you, drop a comment to claim your victory. Do we have a Mr.? Some people are like, oh, man, that narrows it down. Come on, big baby. A Mr. And make sure we don't congratulate them until they comment. Steven Perez. Come on down. The boosted discount code ends at 3 a.m. Eastern, sir. I believe the sale ends at the same time. 3 a.m. Eastern. All right. Steven Perez. Come on down. Woohoo. That's me, really, this time. Is that real? AR Zach, is that true? This is actually you? All right. Let me make sure that this is actually true. If it is, congratulations, dude. You won. I don't know how Zach fits into that, but hey, and we know we can't game the system because it's the email. And if he and Zach's Zach's a good dude. Yeah, it's really actually true. Oh, nice, man. Congrats. Heck yeah, dude. You just won the heated brush. Awesome. I'll get your information over to Beard Octane, and they'll be reaching out if they need any information about like your shipping and all that kind of stuff. All right. Zach, his middle name? I don't know. I'm not sure on that one. All right, but it is time. One more time to go. Oh, my middle name's Zachary. There it is. There it is. All right. My time to go back to back, big baby. All right. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment, and you can be the second person to win the cordless heated brush. Let's see if you are out there. Yeah, back to back, big baby. Come on. I said no whammies. I know, I'm sorry. I'm trying. It's just the random luck. I'm not trying for any whammies. All right, do we have in the building? Make sure they comment to claim their victory first. A Mr. Oh. A Mr. Brent Holloway. Oh, there, right there. He said DOS. I don't know what that is, but Brenton Holloway, you have won the cordless heated brush from Beard Octane. Congrats, dude. This brush is freaking fantastic, you guys. Absolutely fantastic. It is a great one. Brett, congratulations, man. You did it. You won. You got it. All right, he said, whoop, whoop, whoop. It's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. All right, here we go. Got that. Congrats, dude. That's really cool. And guys and girls, don't go anywhere because we have a game, and then we are going to give away a box that has $250 worth of Beard Octane stuff in it. Maybe it's got a heated brush in there. Who knows? Yeah, Brian, the code does work on the brush. Absolutely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dancy 10 is boosted tonight to 15% off. All right, guys. It's about to go down. It is a game that I make every single week, and it is called This or That. I'm going to put up 2 options on the screen. You're going to pick this one or that one. Yeah, everybody's still entered. Yep, giveaway winners are still back in it. I don't ever want to penalize someone for having good luck earlier, but you're still eligible. It's happened before. We've had people win multi. Some people have kept it. Some people pay it forward, but it's entirely up to them. All right, guys, I'm going to put up 2 options on the screen. I would love for you to pick one of them. Please don't say both. Please don't say neither. Don't give it an alternative answer, but I do highly recommend explaining your reasoning. All right? I do highly, highly recommend explaining your reasoning. Also, by the way, guys, we have completely gone away from Stanley's, and we love this brand. It's called Hydro Jug. I'm going to kind of show there. Number 1 reason why, it doesn't spill. If it falls over at a soccer match, hey, thanks, Los, it doesn't spill. The Stanley spill and completely empty if they go over. And they have like the normal Stanley like handle ones. I freaking love this one. This little handle thing right here. This thing is absolutely awesome. We actually sold our Stanleys on Facebook Marketplace. I got like $20 a piece for them. It's called it's not a Hydro Flask name. This one is called Hydro Jug. Hydro Jug. Absolutely amazing. Are you a sponsor? I'm not. I would friggin' love it if they could. Hydro Jug, reach out. I will be an affiliate. I will sponsor. I love to affiliate with companies that I actually use and love. That's all I do. So no, I am not, but man, oh man, I would. So yeah, if you guys are looking for something here, it's called Hydro Jug. Straight up awesome. Walter and Erica actually turned me on to that. I don't know where Walter and Erica are at tonight. Hope they're doing all right. And so yeah, I love it. Got to have that handle thing. See, I actually like this way more than the handle. I like this, or was this the handle thing we're talking about? I like this little top guy more than the side handle. Yeah, it's really, really, really good. Okay, here's the game, everybody. Put your answers in the chat and then click the poll once it gets out there. All right. Ooh, you got to pick one. Vegans, just which color looks better? I don't know. You could sit out this one if you're a vegan, I guess, or put some other option, just veggie, I guess. All right. Which option, if you can't say both. You cannot say both. For fajitas, are you picking steak or chicken fajitas? Put your in fajitas. I'm not talking about do you like steak more or chicken more. I'm talking about you go to a Mexican restaurant. Are you picking chicken or are you picking steak for, oh my God, does this sound so good right now? Chicken or steak for your fajitas? Let's listen to the theme song, please. Yo, gather round, brothers, let me get your ear. Dance, see, bid it, hit a banner, show your bid fear with stubble. There's a poll in the chat, you guys. There's a poll in the chat. First step, patience gonna take some time. Trim it up nicely, let it grow sublime. Put your answers in the chat and then click the poll. All right, guys, get your answers out there. Man, I just got hungry. I'm gonna have some jerky after the stream. I feel it right now. Did I recently do like $100 order from Mingy Jerky? I did. Every nook and cranny beard appeal. From patches to glory, we got your back. Full beard journey, ain't no turning back. Of course you are. Yeah, I love, my favorite jerky of all time is Mingy. Of course, dude. Sincerely, Joshua says, do you give life advice? Dude, I take great pride in being friends and helping share any friendly advice I can. Yes, reach out to me, dude. I can't promise it's good, but yes. Mingy it's like Mingua. Mingua. I'll show you guys real quick. So it's actually one of the main sources of protein for my son Jax. And you can get it from different places and stuff, but this jerky is the best jerky in the world. The Hot by Mingy. It's out of Kentucky. You can get it at stores sometimes and gas stations and all that stuff. Yeah, Flamethrower, of course, man. Anytime. You guys know I got an open line. Anytime, reach out. But yeah, Mingy is the best jerky I've ever had. We just put in a triple-digit order. That's not an exaggeration because it's so good. Yeah, Steven says that is awesome stuff. So good. Yeah, dude, of course, Joshua. Message me, man. Happy. And I'm judgment-free, I promise. I don't ever share anybody's information, nothing like that. Mingy Hot is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Their Cajun is really good, too. Their original is okay, but the Hot, absolutely incredible. The best jerky I've ever had. Or if anybody's in Wisconsin, Held's out of Wisconsin. Yeah, Penguin, I think Beard Advice Live, we do a lot of the life advice. Yep, a lot. It's going to be on Thursdays for the next 6 weeks, but yes. Okay, poll. Steak won. I don't think it was as big of a landslide as everybody thought. And this is crazy because I love both of them. Love both when it comes to fajitas. But I would say that steak fajitas are more consistently good, even though chicken fajitas, when they're flavored right and textured right, they are peak. Absolutely peak. Even though I like steak more than chicken. But man, it's good. Yeah, and beef octane is a great one too. I just like Mingy because it's real dry and it's just so good. If you like jerky, check out Jerky Shop on 127. Yeah, yep, I've been there, Jason. Yep, I have been there. Absolutely. There's a good jerky outlet up near Gladwin too. But yep, and I love Uncle John's. Uncle John's is a great apple orchard. All right, next one. Ooh, Sam and I are split on this one. Do you like your salsa chunky and thick? Or do you like your salsa thin and restaurant style? And it doesn't have to be pico. I'm saying, like, do you like big chunks in your salsa? Or do you like it thin and runny? Thin and runny or thick and chunky? It's wild. All right, put your answers in the chat, guys. Thick or restaurant style? almost got frisky on you guys there. Can we all just go out? Oh, yes, please. Oh, Mexican food is the best food in the world. Number one. Hey, yo. Salsa. Like I was saying, it doesn't have to be straight up pico, but like the thicker salsa. Which one you guys going with? Chunky or thin? Sam and I are split on this one. House divided. We're actually a house divided on the first one, too. Sam would pick chicken fajitas over steak. Yeah. No, it's not just beard talk. Beards brought us here, but the community kept us. Interesting. You don't eat salsa? Interesting. All right. I thought we would have been safe. Like, I know the vegan stuff for some people, but I thought we would have been safe with salsa. Wow, this is a landslide. I did not expect this one to be as much. Interesting. Ooh, nice, Daniel. That's fire. That's fire. All right. We're ending this one. Thick and chunky won by a lot. I am thin for the salsa times a million. I don't want any chunks. Chris said it doesn't stay on the chip. It coats the chip perfectly. If you just dip the salsa, you dip your chip in the salsa, put my hand up on your chip. When I dip, we dip, we dip. But I dip yours and I dip mine and we get that thing. Hey, but when you take that that chip and you dip it in the salsa and it coats it, it just got me goosebumps. Can you guys see my hair standing up? Do you see that? My hair is standing up thinking about, look at that. I just got goosebumps talking about salsa. That's how hungry I am. Oh my gosh. Rojo for me. No chunks in my salsa. I want it restaurant. I want it thin. If it's thin, that's called hot sauce. All right, hey, that's pretty good. I'll give you that, Meg. That is pretty good. Yeah, if it's chunky, I call it pico. Pico with hot sauce. So, oh man, do I love, nope, no thickness. No thickness on the salsa. I like it thin and runny, like a true Texan. All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. So, yes. Right? Thank you, Leo. Chunky can break the chip when you lift it out. Yes. Did River join the chat tonight? No River boy. He'll be there on Thursday, though. Yep. Thick like my women. Hey, flamethrower. There you go. All right, next one, you guys. Are you someone, and I'm being very specific here, do you like your shoes to be structured, right? You got a lot of hold, a lot of structure, or do you like the very light and bendable? This is the test. Can you just bend it and roll the shoe up? Or do you like them structured and firm? Which one are you going with here? Structured shoe or light and bendable? Come on now. Which type of shoe do you prefer? Hey, can we just acknowledge how good the vibes are on this show? How fun, how just passing the time and just literally just feeling that's amazing. I don't know how many shows have this kind of vibe. If I can toot our horn real quick. All right. Structured or thin and bendable? We sure we talking about shoes here? Yes. Right, it was thick and yes, this is shoes, and I'm asking for a reason. Do you like support or do you like it to be light? Okay. A shoe is a shoe. No, it's not, Alec. Partner, you're wrong there. All right, which way, guys? I was too. I'm shocked by this result right now. I thought it was going to be a landslide the other way. Same. I thought the same thing. Structured. Yeah, Sean, Air Force Ones are structured. You can't bend those in half. Yep. Yeah. And that's a good example. Air Force Ones are structured. If you like kill shots, which are my favorite shoe right now, they're structured. Oh, there's Devil's Advocate Emily's back again. Ugh. Thought she was on. All right. Yeah, shoe's not just a shoe. That's wild. Oh, Sean, that's two work boots and hey dudes. Opposite ends of the spectrum there. Yep, opposite ends of the spectrum. I need 2 pairs, one for... Oh, man, that's a throwback right there. All right, let's go ahead and end this one. Structured one. I am also unstructured. So I used to be a big, Yeezy guy. I love the look and the feel of Yeezys. You're safe, Emily. You're safe. Hands are up here. I love the feel and the look of Yeezys. However, ever since I had my... Can I trade my shoes for a heated brush? Ever since I had my, extra bone awareness injury in my foot. Yeah, I have an extra bone in my foot. True story. An alien. It's less than 10% of people have this extra bone that I have. I have to wear structured shoes. I don't have a choice. I have to. And so structured is my answer. But I miss the light bendable shoes. But yep, I have to wear structured shoes. Yep. Hey, I appreciate that, Rodney. And how cool that it's like a family affair for you guys. I always look forward to Mondays here on Command's Corner, just chill, supportive, intelligent group of humans. And I usually stand by and listen, just puts me at ease. And it is an intelligent group too. Yep, it is an intelligent group. That's very, very, very true, which is really, really cool. And so, yeah, I love that. All right, next one. You have an extra toe? No, I've got extra bone in my foot. It's so if this is the foot, it's right here under the knuckle, and there's supposed to be two bones side by side. I've got a third one. I showed the x-ray on stream before. It was pretty crazy. All right. We have what? 3 more. Okay. If you had these two, you have to, but do you order? What's that? If you had these 2 options, are you taking the minimal wallet, aka like a money clip? Or are you going more with the traditional wallet that has all the different stuff that's out there? Minimal or traditional? Put your answers in the chat. I am curious on this one. And like ladies, you could do it the same for like a purse. Are you going minimal or are you going like traditional? Do you like storage or do you like a lesser footprint? All right. Put your answers in the chat. Yes, great question. I would say minimal includes things like the band wallets, like the Ridge wallets. Yes, I would say that it's minimal. Not a money clip, but minimal, not thick. Yes. Yep. I would count the Ridge wallets as minimal. 100%. I actually had my wallet, I got out of I bought it before, and then they ended up sponsoring a 12 Days of Beardsmiths video or something, and I've been with them ever since. I love it. I'm going to tell you guys which side it is in a second, but yeah, if I ever have a sponsor, guys, just know I freaking love them. I would never take one. Your photo of a traditional wallet's not a trifold, not the usual. Is not a trifold, not the usual bifold? You're just looking too closely there, Leo. Traditional as in like a wallet, right? As in what many of our dads had, what many of us had 20 years ago, where now the new trend is the thin, the like real minimal. Okay. Guys, this is a close one. Get your votes in. Minimal or more traditional? Lunchbox, that's it. Yeah. Hey, that's the one I have is Exter. Yes. They sponsored a video and I've never looked back. Love them. What do you think about man purses? Hey, if that's your style, do your thing. It's practical. Do I wish that I had like a fanny pack at times? Yes, I do. I hate my pockets looking puffy. Hate it. Okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. All right. Let's go ahead and end this one here, you guys. Wow, that was close. Traditional won by a sliver. But I'm going to go with minimal, and it's my Exter wallet that I have. I might have an affiliate with them. I don't think I've ever used it. I definitely have never cashed it out if I do have one, but I cannot recommend Exter enough. If you guys are looking for a wallet brand, this is not sponsored, but hey, Exter, hit me up if you want to sponsor a stream. I love my Exter wallet. I've had a couple now, and yeah, mine's minimal. It's the one where it has the button where you press it and the cards pop up. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's like a party trick. All right, 2 more, guys, and then we'll get the last 2 giveaways and get you guys out of here, hopefully before midnight. All right, here we go. If you could only have, with shorts, very specifically here with shorts, if you could only have ankle socks or taller socks? Which one are you going with? With shorts, you are wearing shorts. Is it ankle socks? And I would say ankle is no C socks as well. Like the real short ones that just blend in with your shoes. Ankle socks or the taller socks. And they don't have to be over the calf. They can be the crew socks. But no show and ankle, same thing, or taller socks. Put your answers in the chat. Okay. Put your answers in the chat. Please. Let's see what you guys got out there. This is so interesting. So interesting. I'll tell you guys why in a little bit. So interesting. Yeah, right, Barry. He said, what style of socks do you wear while in bed? Don't you ever wear socks in bed and talk to me. I can't even handle that. I can't even. Why am I so hungry right now? I guess I ate an early dinner. It wasn't a big dinner. That checks out. The danger of eating hot jerky too late is, will I wake up with heartburn or not? If I sit up and let it digest, then I don't. But if I lay down and go to sleep, then the heartburn kicks in. Yeah, I'm getting old, you guys. I get it. I'm in my late 30s. Yes, John, please. If you lived close, John, I literally would take you up on that deal. Literally would take you up on that. All right, let's go ahead and stop this one right here. So by a landslide, ankle won. Now, I'm actually going with ankle as well. But let me break something down to you guys. Let me break something down to you here. And this is my reason. Flag said ankle. I find taller socks to be uncomfortable. I agree. It like mats the hair. And then you get that like weird when you take your socks off. You have like the creases. You're like, ah. But then also the hair is like laying down unnaturally. And it makes your hair hurt. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Your leg hair? Hate that. But this is interesting because Adam said ankle. I'm not that old yet. Does anybody in here have like teenage or just younger than teenage kids? All right, later, Pete. Because the trend now is the crew socks. If you wear ankle socks with shorts, they call you old. It has completely flipped. And I am not wrong or making this up. All teenagers, all early 20s, all 10-year-olds, they wear, see, look at right here. Rob says, my son wears tall socks. It's the new thing. The crew socks with Crocs, yeah. It's so, my 10-year-old wears tall socks. There it is. There it is. It has literally flipped. Yes, it's Jordans and crew socks. And for me, when I was like their age, when I was in my teens or 20s, if you wore tall socks, you were an old man. And it has pendulum has swung the other way. Yes. Yeah. I was just talking about pendulum swings today with Nate from Johnny Ray. I don't know if he's in here. I think it was Nate. I was just talking to someone about those switches. And how crazy is that? How crazy is that? I personally don't like the look of tall socks. Now, I wear tall socks when I hike. I wear tall socks when it's cold and I want extra warmth. But with shorts, it has to be ankle socks. It has to be ankle socks. Man. Oh, yeah, it's going to swing back, Scott. It's going to swing back. There's no doubt about it. It's going to swing back. Love Nate. No, yeah, no. Me and Nate have some very deep conversations. It's the best. Did I get the boy? Oh, yeah. They love them, Arden. They spot on. Spot on, love them. Yeah, you crushed it. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Now, the ankle socks or the no-shows, they can dip under the heel. That is annoying. I'll give you that. They don't always stay up. I'll give you that. But they look better, and that matters. All right, final one, guys. Final one. Do you, and be honest here, do you pluck, trim, anything to your eyebrows? Now, we're mostly men in here. Now, we do have some wonderful women, of course. But do you trim your eyebrows or do you leave them alone? Put your answer in the chat, and you better be honest one way or the other. Trim them or leave them alone? All right. No, Bart, I've tried the Darn Tough socks. I hate them. I hate them. Those are like the wool ones, right? I think. The ones that have like the lifetime warranty. Hate them. I'm not a fan. It was actually Corey. We were just talking to Corey about them. Yeah, I don't know why. They make my skin crawl. I don't know, Moose. They like are too tight on my feet. I don't like the feel of them. I can't do the wool socks. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, hate is a strong word, and you guys know me, I'm very particular with my words. I cannot stand those. Oh, cannot stand those socks. I have a pair up in my sock drawer. Yep, I'm not a fan. No, right, Barry? Okay. They make other blends. But I'm so scarred from these ones. I don't know if I can try them. Yeah, I rock either. I do Adidas no-shows. Those fit me very well. Or I just do plain Hanes. Yep. All right. Ooh, good question. What number of guard if you guys use a guard on your eyebrows? Agree with you, Dan. I got a pair just in case. Yeah, and I have them, but no, I don't like them. I don't like them. Oh, dude, that's what I was saying, Mr. Anvil, a.k.a. Lloyd. When your hair is laying the wrong way with socks, and then you take it off, and it's like, you have to, like, rub it. Oh, I hate that so much. So much. I only wear wool socks. I don't like it. Yep, I don't like it. No, I can tell the quality's there. It just doesn't match with my skin and hair. Yeah. All right, get those final answers in, you guys. All right, so this was decently close. 2/3 of the chat said trim. 1/3 said no. I do trim my eyebrows, but I was talking to somebody recently, and they're like, oh, no, I've never touched my eyebrows. And I'm like, my eyebrows would connect to my head hair if I didn't touch them. My eyebrows be crazy. I got those caterpillar brows, and I just did a major trim this week. My eyebrows are like caterpillars. Them things get wicked. But I do trim them. All right, guys, final question before the final giveaway of the night. What was the highlight of your weekend, partner? All right, we're going to do a hat switch again. Back to the OG. Back to the OG. I find that people that like no-show ankle socks don't like the composition. Yes. And that's what it was. The merino wool. Yes. Loki, spot on. I agree with your assessment there. Absolutely agreed on that one. All right, but what was the highlight of your weekend, you guys? For me, it was coaching 3v3 soccer with my kids. I got to coach Maddox's soccer and loved every little bit of it. I do have a new reel up on Instagram for Jax. I know we watch Maddox a lot, but for Jax, and it's awesome. I'm not going to play it because of the music. Maybe no, I'm not going to do it. I messed it up last time. But check out my Instagram or my Facebook. I did a new reel of Jax. We always talk about Maddox and his soccer, dude. Go watch that reel of Jax. Dude's 2 years younger, and the dude is skilled. Super skilled, passionate, and he's going to be a killer. He's just not as physically big as Maddox yet. He's smaller for his age. But once his body catches up, watch out. So that was the highlight. Father's Day was awesome too, but I really like coaching my kids. Really, 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 really like coaching my kids. I had a really fun time, and we won. So that makes it even better. Jax got first. Maddox got first. Yep, so it was awesome. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and, if Maddox is more of like a Marmouche striker, he's not exactly a Holland. He has more of a diverse skill set. But Maddox is kind of like a Marmouche, maybe a little bit Foden, a little bit more physical. But Jax is a much more kind of KDB style guy. Yep. Jax's superpower is off the ball movement. He is brilliant. I say this very seriously as I've coached lots and lots of kids. Jax has the best natural understanding of off the ball positioning I've ever seen at his age. Maddox needs to learn his off the ball positioning because he's so used to being on the ball and being like ball dominant and carrying the ball. Jax knows exactly how to get away from people. There's a goal to see, and he has a back heel flick goal, and it was because he went to the opposite post, and it was just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right, guys, let's go ahead and pop to our final giveaway of the night, and it's a big one. It's a big one. And this one, you guys, is a $250 mystery box giveaway. If you've entered, you're still all set. If you have not, you got 36 seconds. Put your name, put your email. All right. Does he not know that carrying the ball? Yeah. Soccer lingo. All right. Soccer lingo. All right. Yeah. Hey, Big Joe might be in the box. You never, ever, ever know. He might be in the box. What's in the box? All right. Same thing, you guys. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment. Be excited because this is a really big giveaway. And it's like a fun one because it's like a mystery, like Christmas. Like, what did I get? You're like a kid again. All right. Do we have anyone in this building? Dun, 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 dun. Mr. August Porter. What? Barely know her. Porter. Come on. August, are you out there? Mr. Augenstein. I apologize. Must be fancy. Fancy. August, drop a comment to claim this really cool victory. He said, whoa, I'm here. Yes, you are. You have won, dude. Congrats. Shout out to Beard Octane for throwing it down. I will get your government name. Now that does seem actually like your real government name. Feel like I didn't even know you. Over to Beard Octane. They'll be reaching out. Other than that, guys, I'm going to go eat some jerky. I'm for real. I'm going to go eat some jerky. If you guys could, throw a congrats in the chat. We like those good vibes out there. And just a reminder, you've got about 3 more hours on the boosted Dan C10. And you got about 3 more hours on the Father's Day sale. And you have the rest of the month for the barbershop, and you have the next 30 days for my Facebook group. I just want to make sure you guys are fully aware of your options and timelines there. I don't ever want you making a rushed decision. I just want you making educated decisions. All right? Other than that, you guys, I'm out of here. I appreciate you guys. This was a fun one. This was really, really fun. The vibes were perfect. Absolutely perfect. It is appreciated. Right down there is the code DANCY10. If you guys, yeah, dude, how fast did that go by? We're here for 3 hours. That does shock me that I can talk for 3 hours and it doesn't seem like it. That's so crazy. All right, I got to go. All right, please check to see if you hit the thumbs up on your way out. Other than that, my name's Dan. I appreciate you guys being here. Please stay bearded, stay positive, and only for the live stream audience. Love you guys.